space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Darkmom Consortium. Its ongoing mission to pimp out starships, to blow things up, to boldly go where STO needs to go every day.
Yay. I like that. Very nice. Did you plan that, or did you just do that off the top?
Off the top of my head.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Somebody's got a damn party balloon thingy down here making a mess.
Well, today is Thursday.
It
This is
is.
the Darkmom Consortium. I'm Dark.
I'm Mom.
Together we are.
The Flaming Targs. Right?
She's got it. She's got it. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Now today is Pimp My Starship Thursday, which means we're going to take somebody. We'll answer questions. For people. We will go through and try to help people with builds where we can. But please, oh please, after the past couple weeks, have some idea of what you want us to do.
Well, we
One thing.
have a known victim today.
We have a known victim today. Yes.
Yes.
So swear I'm not wasted.
When you join us.
If you're listening to us, come on down. You're the next contestant on Pimp My Starship.
Da, 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 da. There should be some theme music we've got for that.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
Exactly. Oh,
Anyway.
why do I have that up there? That's interesting. Just a heads up, I have to do my event. Let's see, when do I have to do it? Actually, I'm kind of open on the event because I'm not going to hit... Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, I have to do it about 7:30.
Okay, well, today, or yesterday technically, I could put out a video on beam overloads. I changed one console, and then after changing one console, a couple other things swapped around, I went and flew like an absolute maniac. I mean, I think it's the first time I really flew a TFO right. I wish I recorded
He's a
it
maniac in the stars.
and
Okay.
trying to keep up with a VOD War juggernaut, I did 423K.
Mom rolls
I'm
her
proud of
eyes. You should be, but Mom still rolls her eyes.
Mom goes, I will never do it for that much.
I might keep that up, and I just might do it. So there, yeah. I can watch Augie's stuff. I can learn. I have other things to do.
Hey, we can teach you too.
You can teach me to.
I'm also thinking, and I guess I should go look on the Watch Now with 2 viewers. I'm thinking, and our 3
Two
I
viewers.
know I'm one of our I know that I'm one
might
of
be-
our 3 viewers.
We have 2 viewers, and I might be the other one.
Well, I know I'm one.
Oh,
But
well, that's 2 of us then.
here's my question to our other viewer who's out there. And Mom can answer this too.
Mm-hmm.
I can budget out enough with the sale going on to get about 100 keys.
Ooh.
Should I buy 100 keys and either A, sell them, or should I do it first? And B, if I do, should I A, sell them, or B, go crazy one day and open 100 boxes?
Ooh. I'm voting for the 100 crazy boxes.
100 crazy infinity boxes?
Yeah. Well, maybe not infinities. I mean,
Well, I can do some. Well, I'm going to do it. Well, I know there's like one or 2 ships I really need to get that are in infinity boxes.
mm-hmm.
And it's 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 build theory and stuff like that.
Hi, WC.
Then there would end up being stuff like Borg officers and things like that, which are
Yeah.
expensive.
Those get real expensive. All right, since I'm here at the exchange. Selling
And-
keys are going for 9 million?
Yep. New ship out in the infinity boxes.
Okay, which ship were you looking for?
The ship I'm looking for is the Synth Destroyer, which I gotta get the Demios.
What? Yeah, it's got a real name. Do you know what its real name is?
Give me a moment. DEM. I should say DEIMOS Pilot Destroyer.
It's going for 1 billion, so you'd almost have enough to buy it outright if you were to buy 100 keys and sell them on the exchange.
Yeah.
One at a time. If you did a lot, though, you wouldn't get it that much for it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do it, you're going to have to do the keys in the next 2 days, because after that, the key rates will drop down.
Yeah.
So it's...
mean they'll go back up, yeah.
Well, I mean, people won't be asking for 9 million for a key once the market gets flooded.
I'm not even... Yeah. But
Well,
considering all the equipment and stuff that I need for various points, it'd probably be smarter to do the keys. To open the boxes.
Yeah, you have a chance at least. Well, if nothing else, you might get enough stuff to justify it.
Yep, and
Right.
I can always use the Lobby.
There is that part, yes. So the next question then is, what's the sale running? I saw there was a sale, but I didn't pay attention to it because, come on, not paying
10
attention.
keys for $9.56, 20 key ring with ultimate tech upgrade for $19.12.
Okay. 20 keys for 1912 isn't a bad deal. Is there, by any chance, a discount on buying Zen right now?
No.
You know how sometimes they do it where you got the
Yeah.
better rates? Bummer.
I know.
I have some Zen, but I don't have a lot.
I got 2,000 right now, so I can buy 20 right off the bat if I wanted.
I have... Ooh, I've got 300 Zen.
And technically, because of paycheck, I can do 50, which would get me really close.
I have my Christmas gift from work. I just don't know how much is left on the card.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Anyway, let's go into the live channel.
Alrighty, you gonna move us up there?
Yep.
Okie doke.
Normal.
So how goes...
Live. We're in the live channel. You can join us anytime you want because we are live.
Hey, WC, how are you doing? Was thinking of you today. And thinking that, you know what? That thing that didn't work out because I forgot to get the channel shut down fast enough might just work out well for me today. Or not today, but shortly. That's a conversation for us to have.
And we're still waiting on our victim, SwearImNotWasted, with his vengeance.
Well, Swear is usually in a little bit later, so if we're going to do something like ice or anything else, perhaps the time to do that would be now. And for that matter, if anybody needs to run the PvP, like me, let's do that early. And that gives us time to focus on Pimp my Starship.
Can I blow your ship up? No, I'm kidding.
No, we've already done that one.
I 4-on-1. It's like, I'm going to fight back. I'm tired of this.
Thank you very much. I appreciated that. How come I can't jump over these walls? Gosh darn it.
Because.
Oh, there's SwearImNotWasted. He's in already. Hey, hi.
SwearImNotWasted.
I wasn't expecting you for a little bit, so no problems. Yeah, I have to go clean up my kitchen too. Since it's the last day.
Apparently he's anxious. He was waiting all day for this.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Swear if you can get our Discord chat, this might make it a little bit easier for us.
it definitely will make it easier for us. Actually, for them. I'm just going to be the host. The hostess with the mostest tonight.
Yep, you can put up pictures and things like that if we need to. So.
All right. The only drawback is it gets a little difficult. So we're looking at Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought. Unfortunately, because it's not interactive, it's a little hard for me to figure out all the stuff we've got on here. So we're looking at...
Okay, we have a question for Murdoch first.
Murdoch?
So, Murdoch's.
Oh, okay.
Murdoch, sorry. Anyway, I bought STL pre-order years ago, but only got into it a couple years back. I made a trill thinking I had bonuses, and I just realized now that only the join trill get the space bonuses. STL hooked me up with a slug after a support ticket. No, unfortunately, Unfortunately, it's a different species.
Mm-hmm.
You may, if you don't have the slug versions bought, you're not going to be able to get it on. They're not going to give it to you for free because it's always been a premium. But if you're worried about character slots, you were in a couple years ago. They've given a few character slots instead, and they're in accounts. So, I mean, you can always ask, but it's all Join Trill. Like I said, have always been as in. If the pre-order actually says you get Join Trill, then you should have it unlocked. You can just make one real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be the issue: is go look and see if your Join Trill is available.
Right.
Which is pretty straightforward. Just go into your, go to create a new character, and if it's available, it'll show up there.
Well, if you, there were different pre-orders. My pre-order actually was at the time. Actually, wasn't pre-order. No, it was a box set, but my box set at the time included the Tier 1 at the time. The only way you can get it, TOS Enterprise. The Target ones had a TR-116. So I think Best Buy had Tribbles and Targs, but
you don't have to get rid of your existing side.
you don't have to
get in, just make a new one.
Murdoch's. There's been a Klingon recruitment which gave extra character slots, or there's been a couple years ago there was Gamma recruitment which gave a slot. So you will probably have some extra character slots.
Oh, I'm sure he's got the slots. He just doesn't want to do the same thing twice. But
he
here's
doesn't.
the thing: is
Yeah,
don't do the same thing twice. This is your opportunity.
Make it tactical.
Yeah.
Make it tactical. Make it engineer.
Well, no, they're not going to let you switch it out from your Trill to a Join Trill. Just not going to happen.
Right.
So
It's not going to happen.
So you've spent the money on it. Why don't you, use that money that you spent on it and go enjoy your second one and do something different with it?
Yeah. And it's Swear I'm Not Wasted, the guest of honor. Or the victim of honor. We don't know. And Frost is in here too.
Well,
hello, Frost.
Murdoch's, build a second side but make it completely different.
Yeah.
I've got a side that is definitely not EPG. A good example would be Ed, who built the Space Wizard. It's freaking awesome. Hey, we're getting a raid from Paragon Gaming 42.
All right. Give him a shout out.
I'm giving him a shout out.
Hello, folks from Paragon Gaming. Welcome. We are the Darkmom Consortium. It is Pimp My Ship Thursday, where we go grab a victim. In this case, it's Swear I'm Not Wasted, and then we just kind of torture them with too much information, too many ideas.
Let's see if I can spell it right that time. There we go. Now I can spell.
All right.
Hey, Sphinx, how are you today? So yeah, it is Pimp My Starship Thursday, and we have a volunteer. We have a volunteer who has kindly offered to put his reputation on the line here. So first things first, you volunteered your ship. What is it that you would like to see happen with it, aside from...
increase in DPS.
Okay. How much DPS have you got right now? That's my first question.
I haven't measured it in quite a while, so
then
I think
last
time was 30, 32.
Okay, let's take it out on a test run and see where we're at, would be my first suggestion.
30, 32, I'd recommend we take him into just a...
ISA.
Yeah.
Regular old ISA. All right, if anybody wants to team up for a regulation old ISA, we will do that.
Let me switch over to a different character because we don't need the particular ship I was in an ISA. Be like, that would be bad. We have to scale down for this testing.
I am on my tank character.
Okay, we're just going regular ISA, not ICE this time. So, The idea here is let's see what we've got, and we'll run the same thing after we're finished with the build. All right. So it looks like I've got a mark.
Cool.
DT. Oh, do you want it on Steve Rogers?
Yeah. Yeah, because if I did this on Jason right now, like, okay, I'm going to go. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's going to be very ugly.
Swear, what's your handle in game? Are you Naughty Kirk?
Yes, I am.
Okie doke. I'm gonna get you invited to the right team here.
How naughty are you? Wait, I don't even know these things.
My main on that account is Kirkalicious. Draw your own conclusions.
Kirkalicious. Wow.
Do you have a Shatner obsession? Do you watch TJ Hooker in the middle of the night? Boston Legal in the early hours of the morning.
I've watched Boston Legal.
What about?
And have you noticed, as he gets older, William Shatner becomes a parody of himself?
Yes. I swear he does it deliberately, though. All right, I've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got room for one more person for a regular old boring ISA.
Regular vanilla
I'm
ISO.
gonna get Delta Recruit.
I've built one Delta Recruit, but I'm not going to start running it.
I built 3 before. I mean, if I build 1, it's just to see the new part of the tutorial.
I just walked in the door from work and made dinner, ate, and then started up.
Well, it's a good thing you did. You had to be here.
I did have to be here, yeah. Did a lot of running around, though, today. Anybody else for
You
ISA,
know
or shall we run it this way?
You know what we should almost do for these Pimp My Starship Thursdays where we're doing all this setup and things like that?
What?
We need to dress like the Mythbusters.
Okay.
You can be Jamie. You have the fake mustache going.
Here, I'll do my Jamie imitation. Well, that's interesting.
There's
There it
something
is.
wrong with you two.
Yes, there is.
You're just figuring this out now?
No,
You've been around us for 3 years and you're just figuring this out? I mean, seriously.
I'm not just figuring it out. I'm telling like visitors to run because it's gonna get worse, not better. Because you guys are, flipping nuts.
We are not.
We're streaming Star Trek Online. We freaking set up a booth at the conventions in Vegas when they happen.
Hey,
We already knew we
TV.
were. Anybody who talked to us knew we were nuts already. Cryptic's going, they're insane. Let's give them stuff because
We're insane. Let's give them stuff. That's kind of the opposite of like in the things you do for insane people.
they enable us,
Oh, I know.
don't they, Mom?
I know.
Hang on a second, trying to get a 5th in here.
Okay. We're testing SwearImNotWasted ship to see how it is, and I guess I better remember how to do a combat log unless somebody's got that covered.
Yaz, I've sent you an invitation. Let's make life really easy here. Gonna send you a friend invitation while we're at it.
My cat is whining.
Takes after Pie's cat then. All right, we have here a Team 05. And we got an ISA coming up here.
Before we do, let me make sure I remember how to turn this stupid thing on and off.
Which
Yeah,
thing?
I don't have the bind. I think it's /combat log 1 and 0. Let's turn it on.
I've got mine set too, so one of us will get it.
Okay.
Are we ready?
All right.
We're going advanced though, right?
Yep, we're going advanced.
Okay.
Now, the thing I would really like to see after we
We
get
will-
all the pimping done is a same group
Yes.
to go in.
Yeah, that would be the
Okay.
ideal here.
That would be the ideal way to do this.
So you're just kicking people out already? Is that what you're saying?
No,
No.
no, we're trying to do an accurate metric, which would mean that unlike some points where I saw where it was different groups with
Right, we can do interims
only a
that
few
are
of the same people.
different, but
Yeah.
once we get to the final one, we should try and get the same group just to make sure we're comparing apples to apples. That may not
Right.
happen because not everybody may want to hang around that long.
Exactly. I mean,
I like apples.
Oh, good.
Wait, we're not talking about the same thing.
Yes, but which kind of apples do you like?
Has it gone in? Has it double?
Well,
Oh,
it
sorry.
wee-wooed.
Oh, here we go.
here we go.
Just thinking it's taking its time.
Oh, Mark, you're in with us.
Hey,
Okay, so-
Polarcade. Hey, how are you tonight? Hey,
So,
Deets.
Mark, be kind to him. This is we're taking a virgin in basically.
It's my first tank here.
Oh, 2 virgins. Ooh.
Ooh.
And it crashed on me. So
Okay, I got it here.
Why are you crashing?
because
You're supposed to avoid the
nothing ever happens in STO.
No.
WC, I will send you a link to Boot to the Head.
You're gonna kick him in the head?
Yep, Boot to the Head.
That's just mean.
Is it like that Simpsons booting where it's a big giant steel boot?
No. Haven't you ever seen Boot to the Head?
No.
Oh my goodness. I'll have to find this for you guys. Duffy, you're on. You're Canadian. You've seen Boot to the Head, right? It's a Canadian thing.
I've seen Punch and Judy live. Does that count?
Yeah, except it's martial arts.
Punch and Judy is sort of martial arts as well.
This is true.
I guess it really depends on the side of the stage you're on.
Very true also.
Just, I like the updated ones, not the ones from like the Middle Ages, but modern ones where Judy beats the crap out of Punch.
I'm heading over.
All right.
Since this is a little different.
Come on.
Well, that was a surprise.
Oh, I didn't come back here to get a labor penalty.
An STU penalty. Leave you. So what it is.
No. In Klingon Empire, you don't you don't get labor penalty. Labor penalty get you.
Yeah, that's much better.
You are in the gulag of Rula Pente.
Imagine that actually happened.
You can call this on.
All right, let's see what we
the
got
thing
here.
is, hey, we can grab fleet marks from these things now.
Oh. Uh-oh. Let's try that one again.
Mom broke it.
No, just clicked on the wrong button.
She broke it.
Oh.
I sawed it.
But Mark posted up.
And it's
there another
the
graphic
wrong
up
way.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
54 considering everything. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
How much? Hey, Mark, how much threat did you grab?
Don't ask.
That
Okay.
bad.
So
no,
for
well, I got 46% and 52%.
For our
Without
purposes,
emphatic
though,
over.
SwearImNotWasted came in with 38, so that gives us our baseline. Yaws, you came in with 80, am I reading that right? 82.9, call it 83.
Yeah.
Kaitian's got new hairstyles. Okay, that's what somebody was just saying, so I'm going to have to go look.
Kaitians?
Yeah, Kaitian. It's Kaitians. I like Kaitians. Kaitians is just meh. But Kaitians, yes, sexy. I want a sexy Kaitian.
She's trying to... Oh, I can make a Karen. I should make a Romulan Karen.
Oh, I already have a Karen. I have a Klingon Karen.
Well, fortunately, you're not playing my characters for me, Mom. So I have to create one.
Yes, do it. We should have a fleet of all Karens, and they can go
Like
around looking
Karen.
for managers.
You know what the fleet's name should be?
Hmm.
I need to see your manager now.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, so that's our baseline, folks. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Do we want to start from the outside in, or do we want to start from the inside out?
Well, we do have on our fleet chat point, SwearImNotWasted did the right thing and posted up
Yay!
his build.
So we know what we're looking at here, which makes life easier.
So we know what we're looking at now.
Okay, so what we've got basically is a Kelvin timeline Intel Dreadnought. It looks like it's an AP heavy build. Am I reading that correctly?
No, this is phasers.
That's phasers?
Yeah.
That's not Baul AP?
But this is
There's nothing wrong.
SwearImNotWasted right now. Your build looks to be a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start. Are you going to go with the phaser build?
I truly don't care. Like, if you guys want me to switch to another, like, type of weapon completely, I have a lot in stock.
Okay. The builds that I
What would
think might be the easiest to start with will be definitely AP, phaser, because there's a lot of modules and kits that are available to boost the power on those. Ditto beams.
Well, the question I'll ask here, just to first question I'm going to ask here, very simple. Do you have access to the NX, the tier 6 one, either Lobby or Legendary?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, then we're going to get rid of that cannon. I'm going to say that right now. We should go beams, and we need to get rid of that cannon.
Okay.
This is the same start. I'm disappointed. It's your fault, DT.
No, we're doing a Tony Stark thing here. We're just going to take that. We're going to take this out, throw that in the trash can.
Yep, exactly. Since I can't see this well, what have we got for the set on this one?
Looks like he's got the 3-piece Discovery set, which tends to make me think phaser for a build.
Okay.
It looks.
Are those Tilly shields though in the back? They don't look right.
No, that's a Bajor. That looks like 2 pieces of the Bajor set.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's got the. I guess it's a Discovery deflector. Or can ID the engine? You're going to have to tell us details here, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know what ship I gotta get her. The Ryzian luxury cruiser.
I love that ship.
That's a great ship.
She can fly around with her luxury car.
Mm-hmm.
That's so perfect. All right.
And you know what you should call it? You should know what you should call it. I mean, because there's some people who are good about it, but there's some people. Karen seem to be especially douchey. Prius. I'm saving the world.
Okay. Since you've got 2 pieces on the Discovery set, I would suggest that we look at DT. Do you agree with doing the mycelial harmonic core and a Tilly shield?
That would make him really tanky, but
Okay. Well, no, we don't have to go that way. Do you want to be
Yeah.
Did they
tanky?
do another graphics update? 'Cause
Pardon?
It looks like. I said, did they do another graphics update?
I don't think so.
I don't know,
Okay.
but I really don't know.
What do you suggest for the engine and the shields then, DT?
Okay, the thing he's in a big
Definitely
ship
have
that is slow. And
Okay.
This is
Definitely
this is
should
my-
have them.
Yeah, you definitely should have them. The first thing I would
Thank you,
probably
Frost.
recommend. The first thing I would probably recommend is. Now, here we'll have to ask the questions here. Do you have the access to the full Bajoran set?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So
Quick
you.
question.
Yeah.
You were talking about AP. Was that
Anti-proton, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I have some Beol weapons.
Ooh.
Baul.
Baul is
Baul.
Baul is
Those
good.
could be
Those
very
can
good
be
stuff.
very fun.
This could make a very good tank if you put Baul anti-protons on there.
Right. And since
I
you
have a couple cannons. I have several beam arrays. I have 3 turrets and the other one, I forget.
wow, there's a lot of stuff that goes nicely with AP that we can
Yeah.
do without having to make you buy a bunch of stuff. So that might be a valid consideration for you, is to think about an AP build.
That might be a valid consideration. Yeah.
No, that's what I meant. I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to weapons.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
if you have an idea, I probably have the weapon and already upgraded.
Well, you've joined a society of hoarders, so I mean, you're in my company. All of us,
I
every
have
single
2
one of us are
fleets
hoarders.
just for my weapons.
Wow, that's pretty significant.
Yeah. It's a problem.
There's a program for it. I don't know where it is.
Admitting you have a problem is the first step to a solution.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Okay. How many Baul beam arrays do you have?
First step on the path is here.
I have 1 epic and 4 very rare, but all 15.
15 beam arrays. You have a
yeah.
little bit of a problem here, but
Yeah. Wow.
The turrets are 15 and ultra rare.
Okay.
we're going to focus on one thing at a time.
Right.
The ship you have actually has a trait that helps with beam arrays and fire will, if I recall. So we might want to keep you going with beam arrays. I don't know what other ships you have or what other traits you have available, because I don't know how much of a hoarder you are as far as ships.
I'm not a hoarder. I attain these things.
Okay, first suggestion then, DT, are you thinking 4 beams up front? 4 arrays up front, that is? Or 5?
I'm thinking if we build this guy to be a tank and his DPS can go up anyway because of this, I'm thinking 4 arrays and the dark matter torpedo.
Okay.
3 arrays in the back.
Wow. I would call that a death blossom.
Yeah, we're gonna death blossom you.
It's so pretty when they die in a horrible way. I mean,
Yeah. In a burst of
pretty.
glorious death.
Yes.
Okay, so let's
Which
do.
I would move that Lorca Tactical Council to your universal slot because, and then what do you have in fleet credits?
On this account, 1 million, but I think I have about 30.
And I'm guessing you have a decent amount of dilithium.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good, because apparently we're going to be doing a little bit of shopping spree for him. We're going to build a quick tank today, folks.
Okay,
I
so
can see this now.
I'm seeing changing out the warp core and the shields to the Tilly and the mycelial.
Yeah, definitely.
Front going to Baul with the dark matter, back going to all beam arrays, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It keeps the Lorca console for the 2 SID bonus there.
And
I'm thinking the Protomatter tactical consoles from the colony, which will improve his torpedo damage and his anti-proton damage, and give him immense healing bursts on top of that. Yeah, let's see, what else am I thinking here? Boy, now I'm going to have to. I was actually going to go check out the new Cation hairstyles while I was talking through this, but now
Okay, fine.
you-
Well, you guys talk. Make it enjoyable. Oops. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
but instead,
I'll go look at the
okay,
Cation hairstyles while you guys talk.
all right.
Mom's too cool for us.
No, it's. I can't give pictures of what you guys are talking about because we have limited visuals here.
Right, right.
All right.
So basically, and I'm looking at a lot of my tank to come up with some of this. You want the energetic protomatter matrix infusers with anti-proton and kinetic, which will up your torpedo and your anti-proton damage. It will also give you a 25% chance of a restorative protomatter matrix, which will give you extra hull healing and shield regeneration, which will make your ship very, very tough. I'm thinking at least two-piece as far as two-piece discovery set. As
$100 Steam card in June. Why is this coming to me? Oh, I'm sorry. I know
that
why.
kind of looks like a good lion's mane, and the TOS Cation hair.
Ooh, we have very punk rock hair here. Kind of 60s punky.
So a couple new hairstyles on the females at least, and they look pretty good. Okay. Anyway, back to where I was going here. So we'll deal with the matrix points, and then we'll worry about various other healing consoles as we go.
Done in a lovely ombre.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Mom's actually going to even change her Cation hairstyle for this.
Well, I'm playing around so people can appreciate it. I'm seeing if I can make it match my uniform too.
Ah.
Let's see if we can get quite to that shade of red. Not quite. Let's go up one.
You might be able to go to your uniform and get the color preset in to get you close.
Oh, it's close. It's close enough. There we go. But her hair does not blow in the wind. See if we can get her someplace to look lovely.
Would that mean you were a leaf on the wind at that point? Still
Yes.
too soon, though. Watch out, like TOS tutorial, big spear through your chest.
I just remembered I have some, I think, Delphic and Herald, which are anti-proton.
Okay.
I'm fond of Herald Proton, but if you've got the Baul and enough to equip most of the ship, I would only throw in the off-brand to fill in.
If you have Lobby available to get some of the Lobby stuff to go with it, which would extend the fire rate of those others.
I do have a little bit of Lobby, but not that much.
Okay, well, let's not spend your
No,
Lobby.
We're not going to spend Lobby for this at this point. So, yeah. Delphic is nice. Herald is nice. But right now, we're going to if we build you up to be kind of tanky here. Actually, you know what? How many Herald and how many Delphic do you have, just curiously?
Just a sec, I'm logging on my backup.
Okay.
Their fleet.
Oh, no problem. Because kind of good enough. I like the thought of going anti-proton here. There are some good consoles on the Alliance ships, for example, which also boost as anti-proton. And if you did the events and have access to them, the other good thing, they're cheap.
All right, Mar Hawkman. Mar Hawkman says, I had a ground kill, Voth ground kill. Endeavor nosed a new objective marker. What is the new objective marker?
There are some extra missions in the Dyson Sphere and in
Really?
Delta Quadrant for your
Wow.
Delta recruits.
Yay. Are they available for everybody?
The old Delta recruits can do them. I was doing some of the stuff on. There's a couple of new Romulus now to pick up.
Ooh.
So I did those missions today. I was
Smexy.
was getting close to broadcast time, so I stopped doing some of that. You know what? Next week I may take one. We may do some Delta recruit running here.
That sounds
never know.
great.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be updates because there's new stuff going around here.
Wow. Yeah, I was thinking that Dyson Sphere needed some lovin'.
They said they were doing some updates, and it was a really big patch today. So
Yeah, it was.
It was huge.
Yes, yes, indeed. Well, while that's going on, while you guys are chit-chatting, I need to run the event. Does anybody need to run the event? And if you don't, that's...
I did the event earlier, so
Okay.
or else I would really have fun running the event with you. Otherwise, I'd have to go to my altar.
Why
which
can't I
is
equip
harder.
these things?
Which things?
What
I
things?
I just got the target Grethor and I can't equip him.
Have you got adequate space?
Oh, this is the Delta character. I'm pretty sure I have space.
Okay.
I don't know why you can't equip them. Did you get through the tutorial yet?
No,
Oh,
but I'm not playing by the rules.
well, sometimes the
I'm not
rules
saying
play
there's not a good
you.
reason for it. I'm just saying I don't want there to have to play by the rules.
Sometimes you play by the rules, sometimes the rules play you.
It sounds like somebody has something personal against me.
Are you playing a Klingon again?
I'm playing a Romulan.
Ooh, yummy.
Okay.
Romulan.
Then in your
Her name is-
in the Romulan Empire,
Her
the Tal
name is-
Shiar tells you to play by the rules or die.
Her name is Farron McAllister. About
That's an awfully Terran name.
yeah, she's a Karen.
That is a very Terran name there.
Yep. But Romulans are used to like sneaking in and infiltrating other species.
Yeah, but Karens
Only Vulcans.
are as subtle as a bag of hammers.
Exactly. A Karen is not sneaky. A Karen is.
It's just that they appear everywhere, so they have to have some way of actually like avoiding detection, at least temporarily.
The only way they
Like,
avoid...
Oh, come on! It's a bleach blonde hair. There's that loud, annoying voice who just. You're gonna make me wear a mask? I have a card. The
A
card
card for what?
that says I don't have to wear a mask
My doctor
this-
gave me this card.
My chiropractor gave me this card so I don't have to wear a mask.
My chiropractor. My dermatologist said I don't have to wear a mask.
WC says the galaxy's biggest Karen is Mirror Lita.
That's true.
It is. It is so
No,
true.
I mean, I don't know. Sela's pretty Karen-esque too.
Yeah, but the difference with Sela is in the last time we really see her, she kind of changes her ways a little bit at the end of the Iconian War.
But
A little bit.
a little bit, and then she decides to go to prison at the end of the Future Proof, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm. And that's a loose thread they've never wrapped up, sad to say.
Well, that would be because then Picard came out and that whole implication that it was Data visiting her kind of got thrown out the window.
Yep, but still it'd be good.
I have the weapon equipped, but I can't use it. That's amazing.
You're not old
They
enough
did
to
not-
use it.
They did not fix the Delta recruiter stuff.
Are you old enough to use it?
No, I'm not. I
Well,
still
then they
have it.
fixed. They just
Might
didn't
have
fix it the way
switched
you
some
like
things.
it.
You realize with this character's name, you're just going to file a ticket going, I need to speak to your manager now.
Ed even gave me sunglasses for my Karen.
Which ones? The visor.
Yeah, I had to go with the visor. It was the most Karen-esque of the bunch.
Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be the bow because
Excellent choice.
The other ones.
I think
Okay.
that's an excellent choice, though.
It is an excellent choice. You have a bunch of those, and like the chaining effect on them while it's going, we will make sure you're reasonably tough on this thing. The chaining effect on them is going to shoot a lot of things at the same time. And it will be glorious. Now, do you have, since you hoard things, do you happen to have a polymorphic probe array?
A polymorphic what?
A polymorphic
idea.
probe array.
Never heard of it. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
It's the lockbox item. Do you have whole image refractors?
Those are very nice.
Yes, those are both very helpful in anti-proton.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have the House of Martok defensive console?
Why can't I fire weapons?
No.
Although
That
that
one's a
would be
mission item. We can help you with
Yeah,
that.
that one we can get.
That one we can help you with. I don't know what you have as far as ships, so it is going to be a little bit more difficult to give you. What ships do you have? Tier 6, please.
Let me see. Well, I have all the Gemadars. I have, well,
Do you have access to the Alliance ships, which is the anniversary event from the past 2 years?
yeah, I do. The one with the round front.
Yes.
Yep. And then
Yep.
the Raider from January.
The hell?
Oh, I got all the ships from the last 2 years for sure.
Okay.
Okay. You want the consoles off those Alliance ships. I do believe both from boost anti-proton damage, and they're universal consoles.
Oh yeah, the one who shoots left and
His
right like.
character's broken. I can't use my weapons.
Which weapons are you trying to use?
The introductory one?
Oh, that's weird.
You must have done something to your. You must have done something to your account.
It was you. You hacked me.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to notice that.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I hacked the cybersecurity expert.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Me, the person who just kind of can barely make Windows work, has hacked the cybersecurity expert.
That's not the
Feel
point.
Oh,
I think that is the point.
Nope. Nope. You're wrong.
A Frost.
Sav,
Yes.
Sav suggests log
Yeah,
out and
Dark
log back
Dawn is
in.
magical, so I mean,
Frost, have you ever seen ID4?
All
I
right.
did 4.
Yeah,
Independence Day?
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Yeah.
mothership is approaching.
Good morning, Dave. I am your virus. Enjoy your day.
It's not funny.
You will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
It's not funny. It's kind of funny.
I
Checking
thought it
my
was very funny,
inventory to
Dave.
see if we had any extra toys sitting
Oh
around.
no, it works! Holy crap, you guys are right.
I believe the terminology for those of you who are into computer nerdiness is RTFM.
Yeah.
It's problem in chair, not in computer.
It is problem in sharing out a computer.
Yeah.
I think it's a regional thing because I mean, a lot of people that go to school out east call it a pepcac.
Pepcac?
Yeah, it's problem between keyboard and computer.
Mhm.
And out west, it's picnic. It's problem between problem in chair, not in computer.
Definitely.
It's a regional thing.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. Problem exists between keyboard and chair from Umbersong. WC says, remember the TNG episode which amounted to when your Starship gets a computer virus, switch your Starship off, then switch it on again? Yeah, that's exactly it. And they made a whole episode about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that and it worked.
Yep.
But I blame DT that it didn't work to begin with.
Well, yeah, but we always blame DT.
And you know
No,
what?
And just
Yeah,
get
I rebel.
Boom is on here.
and
'Cause
take
I can't
blame.
let him in here.
Hey, Boom
'cause he'll
was
start
here.
blaming me.
Boom was here.
Oh, did I give away everything? Wow, we're doing good.
Anyway, as we're going on here, you'll definitely want the console at least off the battle cruiser, probably both, because I believe the Raider does also give you anti-proton damage bonuses with this console.
It's inferior range with this weapon.
Just go up close and smash him in the head.
I want my Mark 15.
Shoot him in the face.
It's not the fine manual WC, as we all know.
When in doubt, remember these words. Shoot them in the face.
Well, that's just rather aggressive. Can we
Yeah.
talk first? It'd
You're
be
a
like-
Karen. You're supposed to be aggressive.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That's what Thanos said.
I mean, I guess I didn't really think about that first. I'm not Karen enough to be a Karen.
Karen is not, just a state of being. It involves your entire essence.
That's disturbing.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
Ah! I don't think these guys want to let me talk to their manager. It's right there. I just can't talk to him.
Okay,
He's
swear.
here. Hide me. I didn't do it.
Swear I'm not wasted. I'm sending you something. I want you to go to your mailbox and no, it didn't work. Gosh darn it. Let's try that again.
I see the manager.
Uh-huh.
It's right in front of me.
Let's
Okay,
see.
stop spitting at me.
That's interesting. I can't mail you anything. Is your mail filled? Or I'll rephrase it. Where are you at the moment?
Maybe it's filled
Maybe it's filled. Where are you?
because I don't have enough space anymore.
Aha. Well, I've
Returned
got
to
two good
Navarro
presents
with
for
a
you.
sample.
I have.
Mom, I think we found a worse hoarder than you.
Yeah, really.
Hold on.
But I iterate though. Where are you at the moment?
I'm in the SD. Hold on, which instance?
Enter the Khaled Hive.
Oh yes.
Is it like an anti-Semitic thing?
No.
It's Khaled.
Yeah. You're at
Instance,
13. You're in 13.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get there. Wow. You
Okay.
can. Nope, I can't. You're filled. That's okay. I've got two things for you.
I need to find a way to
Ah!
make my push button work on STO.
Say that again.
My push button doesn't work when I'm in STO. Don't know why.
Push button for what?
To talk?
Oh. That's weird.
PTT doesn't work.
Curlin did not say that, Sav.
You have to run Discord from as administrator.
Ah,
Umber says you also have the ID 10T error.
yes.
Curlin.
And the only way to
Curlin,
fix it, the
I've
only way to
been,
fix that
and
error
I
is
always
with
shall be
Tinker
here.
I am certified in ID 10T errors.
We had a training session today on how to use some user-friendly software. It's not particularly. And
User friendly. That's an oxymoron.
yeah, well, the person who was training us isn't really a trainer. She's a programmer. And so we wanted an overview on how to do a report, because that's what I do. And she's showing us the code on how to look up bugs. And we're all kind of just blank-faced.
That's helpful.
Yeah, no. We all agreed if it gets to that point, we're just going to call you. That's not our problem. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Lucy, that's it. We finally decided that we're going to write our own training manual because at least we'll be forced to figure out how it runs.
That sounds like awful suspicious to me.
It's not particularly good training, let's just say that. All right, folks, we're coming up on 7:58, which means we're going to take a really quick break here while DT chats. I'm going to turn off the mics once we go live here with commercial.
Something like that.
Something like that, yep.
And
So-
she'll warn us when she's coming back.
No, I'm not going to warn anybody. That takes the fun out if I tell you when I'm coming back. Of course, it's really fun if I turn off the mics. There we go. All right,
Glad to watch the commercial too.
pardon?
Nothing.
Okay. Commercial time. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
It's a long commercial. Cobb is.
And we are back to the Darkmom Consortium and looking for Tovenkev, or Tovenkov, the Romulan first officer that you get stuck with. Whether you want him or not. And ever.
Only like 20 minutes. I almost immediately go for another officer. Because like all these great officers is being a lifetime.
You cannot dismiss Tovankev.
Not yet.
Ever.
No, you can't.
He is
You
yours.
can stuff him in the corner and just say, be nice and be quiet.
Yeah.
Well, that's all you can do.
That's what people say to me all the time. Are they trying to say something?
Yeah. Go to the corner and be quiet.
I'm really bad at that. Just supremely bad at that.
You get him the first thing, Mar Hawkman, so you get him before you get any of the other tunes in there. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. That's what I meant to do.
And since you get him in the tutorial,
you are stuck with him. Hi, Lady Space Patrol. How are you tonight?
Okay, now back to Starship work here.
Okay, well, I have 2 toys for SwearImNotWasted, but I've got to get to them.
We can't
Hey,
get them
Fleet
to
Admiral
him.
Salknar. How are you doing?
Shouldn't be long.
It's nice to go and do those ending missions where you finally find Rinna and you're not doing it on a Romulan. And it's still in the dialogue. It's like, and what's your name? It's Rinna Kev. Okay. And you go on to the next part as opposed to the Rinna thing, which is really annoying.
Somebody got shot.
Wow.
So
that's unusual in this game. Somebody
People
got
get shot in
shot.
this game?
Someone
Never
was
It's been known
shot.
to happen. It's been known to happen.
Someone call a doctor.
Doctor.
You are the doctor.
Give me the news.
I got a bad case of loving you. Oh, fine. Hang on a
Or in
second.
this case, with a Karen,
Stop it.
I gotta talk to your manager right now.
I have no authority here.
Indeed.
You Taushiar have no authority.
Do you
here.
have any idea who I am?
No.
Do we care?
Yes.
Hey,
No.
Let me have your badge number.
Pi, are you around,
have a badge.
Pi?
Badges? We don't need no,
No,
stinking
stinking
badges.
batches.
I need badges.
You don't
What are you
need no
doing?
stinking batches. Pi, I need you, Pi. I'm told I've got somebody in quarantine and I'm not seeing them in quarantine. Pi, Fleet Admiral Salknar is supposedly in quarantine and I'm not seeing him in quarantine. Can you take a look for him? Karen versus the Borg. Yeah! There's a video to be made there. Fleet Admiral Pi is checking about getting you out of quarantine because for whatever reason, I'm just not seeing you there. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of VIPs tonight.
Mom, you
Yes.
changed. Well, just so you know,
Pardon?
you changed voice channel.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
When did I do that?
I don't know,
Well, that would explain a lot.
but who did you say who and what not?
Okay, it is Fleet Admiral Salknar, and I don't know what his name is, so hang on, let me jump back in there.
Ah, I'll fix it. Just go back to the stream.
Okay. Oh, I turned myself...
Anybody want a rare science human officer?
No, I've already eaten, but thank you.
Hey, Mom, we could hear you in there with Pi.
Yeah, well, I hit the
We
wrong
know you
channel. I
broke
wasn't trying to go off and be secret. I just, while I was
You were-
looking through stuff, hit the wrong button.
Anyway, we found your new
And
song.
we're only 500 on the exchange.
Betcha,
I'm gonna
betcha,
sell it
betcha,
anyways.
betcha, betcha,
Ready
betcha.
ready for your new video song?
It depends. What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know. Make a video with Karen, Opa Karen style.
Yeah, no. Let's see. I wanted to switch here. Thank you, Pi, for
Only
being
for premium
Pi-licious.
subscribers. That would
Oh, I wish I had time to do that. 13
signal is strong.
still
So
filled.
Get it out of
incredibly
here.
sincere doing that. Doesn't she sound so sincere about wishing she had time to make a Karen video for the Karen fleet?
I wish I had time to make a Karen video. I wish I had time to do a lot of things.
Well, if we get the right things together, perhaps you can make it in the booth, premiere it at the convention.
I could do that. I've done a few of them.
I'm still waiting to hear the Klingon
Barbie? Yes.
thing. Yeah, Klingon
Yep.
Barbie.
It's right there on the list of things
Start-
I need to
start
get
to-
done.
Starting to think it's not going to happen.
It's
I
on
think
the
it's not gonna
list.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just
every
keeps
time
getting
I-
pushed further and further down the list.
That's not true. All right. This is the
Just
list
a
of
list.
stuff that has to get done. Okay? I want
down
everyone
the
to
list.
appreciate this. So
Just
this is
we can't
this is
really
this
read.
week's stuff.
The list
Barbie
is there.
girl has. Hold on. Where's Barbie girl? Uh-oh.
Karens are relevant.
There it is. It's made it onto the first line. It's right there. I hope you guys can appreciate that. Let me get that on camera. Right there, Barbie girl.
Barbie
Move
girl.
further down the list since the last time
But-
you showed it to me.
No, it was over here before, so it's moved its way up to here. And all the things with the pink and the green on them are things that I have done. So that goes off the list when I rewrite it tomorrow. Yeah, I write this 3 times a week, so that gives you an idea of all the little crap in my life. Hey, DT, are you standing anywhere near Swear I'm Not Wasted?
No, I wasn't.
sure.
No, I was changing characters after looking something up.
Is anyone in Space Dock 6 by any chance? ESD number 6?
Give me a moment. I'm about to find out if I'm
Well,
in
it's
there.
filled, so I could
Then
just.
I won't be in there.
I
You
could.
realize
I
we-
think
you
I am
realize
at
we
number
could do-
1.
You realize we can just ask him to show up in an empty instance.
That would be good. Swear I'm Not Wasted. Can you move yourself to Earth Space Dock instance number 28? Because there's only 2 players there.
Sure. Give me a second. It won't be long.
Darn it.
I kind of
Yeah.
got in trouble because I emptied my email.
Excellent.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but now my inventory is full. I can't do anything.
You're going to have to get some ships or do something with them. Share it with everybody. Go through the garbage. Fleet Admiral Salaknar. No, I haven't seen the changes to Azure Nebula. Those somebody, I think it was Umbra mentioned that earlier. I haven't been there yet.
A tutorial is boring.
All right.
But you have to do it.
I have
Quick
to
and plain. You have to do it. You want that Delta Recruit goodies, you have to do it, Karen.
I don't want to do it.
But you have to do it.
It's not fair.
All right. If anybody has fleet marks that they would like to convert to, let's see. If anybody wants to convert EC to FCs, SGA got plenty projects for that, more or less room for 4M ECs. Make it 10 million ECs. Hi there.
Yes.
Okay, could you please translate?
What it is someplace in Strike Group Ancillary, a fleet that really needs a better name. There's plenty of room for people to contribute energy credits if you're looking for any fleet credits. That
Oh.
said, were you around when we changed the name of the Ancillary Klingon Strike Group the other day?
I don't think anybody was around for that. I think it was mostly us.
It was mostly us. We decided that the Order of the Batleth was a very nice name for a fleet, but we changed it. We are now the Flaming Targs of Grethor, which to me just sounds like a motorcycle group.
That sounds like he's got serious problems with like IBS.
Thank you.
Hey, it's better. It's better than 50 Shades of Blood.
Ooh, yeah, that
think.
sounds.
Yeah, they've been
That's
trying
a
to
little-
recruit people all over the place today.
That's a little brutal. Thank you very much. So we're thinking leather jackets with the flaming targs of Grethor, and then flaming targs on the back.
Of course, you realize the moment you walk by Kel with that on, he's going, "Where'd you get that? Can I get one?"
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So my husband sent me an email today showing basically a home engraving set for burning designs into wood and other materials. It's a laser rather than a typical wood burning thing. And I'm thinking, I wonder if you could do it on leather.
No, you melt the leather.
You
I have
might
tried.
burn the leather, but I can't imagine you'd melt it. It's
Leather melts.
Well, there's a lot of polymers in leather. So it's
how do you get
correct.
polymers in leather?
By adding tannins to it.
Ah, okay.
That's how you make leather.
I know how you make leather.
Well, that's how you process leather.
Okay.
Maybe we should say.
You polymerize by using tannin.
But I'm thinking if this is what they say it is, this should have a variable temperature setting. So basically you would, in essence, char the leather. And I'm thinking that would be especially appropriate for our flaming targs of Grethor.
I think that's actually not a bad idea.
It would give it some depth.
My wife won't let me get a laser.
It was only like $200 too.
Nobody would trust you for laser frost. Let's be honest.
I've got 4 firearms in the house. I don't see why a laser would be
Okay.
dangerous.
That's a good point. Okay, DT,
Yeah.
you're standing right next to me.
Yeah.
Well, I need to do 2 things here. I'm going to hand these off to you.
But what if I don't want them?
Well, they're not for you. They're for SwearImNotWasted. I have to switch
Oh, I can't
tunes.
get to him. He's in another
Oh,
instance.
he's got to come to us. We're in
Yeah, he's gonna come to us.
SwearImNotWasted. You have to come to instance number. Where the heck are we? 28.
Ow!
We're in 28.
Beam
To come to
over
28.
colonists.
Come to 28. No, Sav.
Must
Speaking
come
of
be
burning.
Andy.
Speaking of burning down the house, Sav, one of my martial arts instructors burned down his house because of his 3D printer. Seriously. Twice.
Well, we told him not to print Devo records, but
Well,
See,
he,
I
we
haven't-
warned him. We warned him, but did he listen? No. I can do this. I can make bootleg records.
See, I have a 3D printer. I use it for packaging and stuff.
yeah.
But
Don't run away.
when I first got it, I wanted to put it in the same room as my water heater. And then I heard a very
No
strange
way.
grinding sound the very first day that I had it there. And I realized I was melting the
Why do I
gearbox.
hear the Benny Hills theme coming up?
We're melting the what?
I was melting the gearbox.
Oh, jeez.
And then I realized I probably shouldn't keep it into the same room as a water heater.
There you go.
Live
If you're
in
melting stuff, you probably shouldn't keep it in the same house.
I don't have a shed that I can just. I mean, I'd like to, but my wife won't let me do that. I mean, I want to get like a. There's a thing here in Florida where everybody goes to, like those storage facilities, and then they use them as workshops, and like they actually do business out of them. It's like I've never seen it ever done in any other way, but they do it all the time in Florida.
Yeah, well, your wife's not going to let you have a shed in the backyard. The homeowners, the Karens and the homeowners association get upset about that.
Well,
What are you doing with a shed? It's below the fence line.
They get upset about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they quite literally have nothing else to do but complain.
All right, folks. Does anybody need to do the PvP while we continue with the build?
Pivot.
No, I did
Of course you
I-
did.
well, you're going to like how I did it.
How'd you
Yeah,
do
I
it?
did PvP yesterday, so I'm good.
I went to one of my alt accounts, and then I just kind of set up a best of 5 match and shot each other. Got weapon damage.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is so brilliant. That. I've
Yeah,
got
I
my
had-
laptop running
You're
right
about
now.
to do this, aren't you?
Yeah.
I had to do it twice because the first time we went up against a very well-oiled machine
Mhm.
team.
You don't have
I
to-
didn't even get a shot off. They just kept killing me over and over. I didn't
But
even get a
you don't have
shot
to
off.
win it. You just have to participate, correct?
Well, you have
You
to
don't
do some
win.
damage.
Doesn't
You
say
have to-
that. Okay, participate.
I got 0 damage, and I had to replay it.
All right, how do I set this up for a PvP? Because I don't do them very often.
Okay, you go up to your task force point. You hit private. You invite somebody to the private with you. You
Okay.
make sure you're on different teams.
Hang
You
on.
go to PvP. You set the round thing to
Oops.
5.
Hang on. They don't have.
5 things around.
The easier way to do it is to just tell DT to do it for you.
But then he'd have to join us, and we don't want to play with him.
Or make
Yeah, last time she played with DT in space was bad. But somebody has to be on team 2.
Okay. Once people accept, I
Then-
can rearrange teams here. Who else needs to go? Ooh, Fleet Admiral Salaknar. Yes, you should be going to bed 2 in the morning. Holy moly. You must be
Thank
over
you,
there in
Bruce.
Europe. Hey, for those of you who are over in Europe, here's the good news. Vegas. This is the last year for Star Trek Vegas. Starting in April of 2022, it's going to be in Chicago. It's going to be in April.
You don't know if it's the last year for Star Trek Vegas yet.
It is the last year for Star Trek Vegas the way it is now. It'll be, they've got a different name for it. It's
They already have a
Mission.
different name. Yeah.
Right, but,
Continuing mission.
right, but it's not
that's the-
it's not a licensed event. And therein is the difference. It is most definitely not licensed. Oh, excuse me. No wonder
It's
we're.
not licensed. It's not
And
licensed.
I don't think
By Star
Chicago's
Trek.
a real city either.
Pardon?
I don't think Chicago's a real city either.
Well, you could find out. You could come and visit me because that's really close to home for me.
But see, I don't like Chicago, like at all.
Well,
It's like
tough.
Chicago.
Okay, boom. I'm going to put you on team 2. I'm going
Never
to put.
been to Chicago, so I can't make any judgments.
I live there. It gives us an excuse to get together. Anybody else need PvP?
Not very far from Chicago, to be fair, though.
I don't need it, but I'm available if you
Make
need it.
sure go over to PvP and the available things, Mom. Because you got to do some prep there too, or she's going to
Okay.
be there all stream.
Okay.
Change the number of rounds in PvP. No, in the private thing.
Okay.
Back to private,
Now PvP. Okay.
and make sure you set the rounds to 5.
Okay. Okay, we've got 2 and 2. Is that sufficient, DT?
That's sufficient.
Okay,
You
and
could have gone 3-on-1. You could have gone anything as long as you shoot somebody, do a little bit of damage.
it doesn't matter which one I do?
Doesn't matter which one you do. You can do space. The ones you can't do are read
Preference.
out. Everything else is.
Jason, since we've got 2 and 2, I'm just going to go with this and nobody else is up there.
Okay.
Okay, Sav, the pizza in Chicago, if you get deep dish, it sucks
just do
because
it
pizza
random.
that is deep dish is crime. Good night, Fleet Admiral Salaknar.
How could you say that?
Because it sucks?
Well,
I'm sorry, was that
I
too
think
subtle?
It does, but you're from Chicago. You're not.
Deep dish
supposed to
sucks.
do that
I'm
impression.
sorry. All right, here we go.
You're not supposed to have that impression.
I'll be
Thin
right back.
crust. Crust so thin, it's like a cracker. And it's crispy and delicate.
It's cracker holding together a soup.
That is good crust.
Yeah, you see, the only thing the crust is supposed to do is keep the pizza together so you don't get your hands messy.
There you go.
That's all a crust is supposed to do.
You know, my wife took me to Uno's. Like,
Uno sucks. They don't
don't
even
even
put
like-
seasoning in this tomatoes. Ugh.
we weren't even like married yet, and it's like this is the most disgusting crap I've ever eaten.
There you
in
go.
my
You are a smart man.
Well, I mean, I'd like to think I'm smart for other reasons, but thank you.
No, just because of your pizza.
Okay.
Everything else is meaningless.
Okay. My favorite kind of pizza is stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust is different from deep dish.
Yes.
Good night, Fleet Admiral Salaknar. And may angels waft you
Night.
to your sleep, or whatever that phrase is. All right, what are we doing here?
Apply changes.
Okay, this is fun. I've got one side on one hand and one side in the other hand.
Now, what are you holding in your third hand?
Oh, I would be obviously holding a book by Terry Niven. Good, I'm dead.
Legendary.
I'm listening to a book by Richard Roberts.
Which one?
It's Please Don't Tell My Parents I'm a Supervillain.
Ooh,
That sounds awesome.
it does.
It's a funny one. I have to admit that.
I really like that title. I've got a blog I've been keeping since I was in high school. It's called How to Become a Supervillain, and I've got
Killing me.
I've got almost 2,300 entries. I was a very avid writer in high school, but I haven't written this since college.
Ooh, there's something new that just came out for those of you who write fiction.
Really?
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to play this with 2 tunes at the same time, which is really difficult. Let me get a couple of shots off there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do this again. Boom.
It's fun though.
It may be fun, but if I have to do it twice, I'm going to be pissed.
I want to see Mom pissed. I mean, Mom should never be pissed.
No, I'm a mom. And remember, if Mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Is that a rule?
Yeah. You've never heard that phrase?
No.
Your Nebula looks a little different.
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying. All right, now I've done some damage. Go ahead and kill me, Boom. Looks like somebody didn't make it in here.
So I'm starting to think that I'm too much of an academic. I'm
All right.
considering going back for my 3rd bachelor's degree.
I'm still working on bachelor's. Different one, though. It changes all the time because it's absolutely pointless at my age.
Well, I have chosen to become a public information officer. And there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I mean, I passed the certification, but that doesn't make me a certified public information officer. And I was thinking like a communications degree might be useful there.
I had a communications instructor who did not speak English, which I always thought was really interesting. It wasn't her primary language, and it was very clear it wasn't her primary language.
That kind of defeats the point.
That's what I thought.
I get to talk to the dean of College of Communications. I don't know that I want to talk to the dean. I just want to go to school. But the whole program for me is 28 credits.
Wow, that seems relatively easy.
Because I've already done so many of the electives. All I have is the core classes. I hear bellowing. Hold on a second.
Mayor Hawkman, you can go ahead and just kill me and we can get this done faster.
Yeah, you gotta do damage, Mom. Remember
Oh, I
that?
am. Both tunes have done some damage.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, we can just make it easy.
So you're actually running the alt and your normal account at the same time.
Right,
huh?
exactly. One on the left hand, one on the right hand. It's as long as I get it
Two-fisted
functioning.
mousing.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I have to put my children in bed, so I'll
Well,
be
put your
back.
children in bed.
I'll be right back.
Oh, good. I'm going to shoot myself. This is fun.
I'll be about to shoot things in a second. I'm just finishing doing some
So do
upgrades.
you just got two computers going on at the
Yep.
same time, or?
Got my laptop going on. And that's the Cotopaxi on my left hand, and my right hand is the USS We Made Mom Cry.
Oh.
The
So-
jellyfish is being flown. We have to work on that, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Whenever you get taught,
That's not going to happen.
then we're not going to work on it.
Oh.
Unless it's on the air on a Thursday and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, there's other people who want to do that. Okay, so let's see. We've got a about wool build going, right?
Right.
We've got a couple of consoles. I think the next thing is let's make sure that we've got a decent set. Did that reset to 1 out of 15? No. Okay. That's goofy.
It's so weird to see red beams since I haven't used them since 2012.
All right, that one cleared. This one cleared. Yay! I'm done with both those at the same time.
By
Yep.
the way, how much do I owe you for those?
You don't. If I'd wanted money for them, I would have asked for money for them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Use them.
Yeah.
Do well.
Yeah, use them and have fun, and then life is good.
Yeah, just don't accidentally scrap them like some people do.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I accidentally scrapped something the other day.
Oh.
Put it on protection. Turn the protection on
The
it.
problem was I was moving to one thing and my inventory got full. Okay, I better. My
That
inventory
is
was
why
in
you
over.
turn protection on. You can't discard it until you turn the protection back off.
Yeah. Unfortunately, again, too late after the point.
Now you tell me. All right, we're going to switch this out for just a
little bit
moment.
after the fact.
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do.
Well, on the Azura Nebula, they actually made the optionals easier.
The optionals weren't hard. As long as they dropped enough stuff for us to do them.
Yeah, that was the big problem. But now the way they got a certain time limit to get 7, and then a longer time to get 14.
Cool.
You know, one thing that always frustrated me the way it used to, you would catch the accomplishment the first time around, but you had to sit there and wait for the second time to pop up.
But the thing is, even if it's only 7, if they give you a bunch of tier 1 ships before then, that still doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've
Yeah.
had days where they drop 5 tier 5 ships, or 5 ships in the first one. And then the second half you get ones. Ones
had
with
one
an
where it was-
attitude.
Yeah.
Worf and I would be honored
Tier 1 ship.
to participate in
Uh.
this activity.
Another tier 1 ship.
Once we have
Seriously.
rest, you may work with Worf and Chemtar to determine our plan of attack.
You get it to list. You get it to list.
Alrighty, so this
You
is
get it to
Thank
list.
you for coming to
this is my Kieran.
House Martok.
Oh, you're gonna have to blow up. Yeah, looks like she. Yeah, remember that Karen? Looks like she's been in the tanning booth too long.
Yep, definitely with her. And we got as close to bleach blonde as we can get in a little pixie bob there. And this is as far as I've gotten with my KDF tune, so it is what it is.
What level is this KDF monstrosity?
Mine?
Yep.
She's 13. She hasn't done much.
Yeah.
I've been busy. I've been super busy.
She's been busy looking for the manager.
Exactly.
I mean, really, what you should do for the bio on that character?
Mm-hmm.
Put a bunch of Karen quotes in there.
I like it.
That would be fun.
That would be very good. All right, Neo Jet Angel. Neo Jet Angel, very cool. Let's see. From all the excitement of having to redo all my loadout traits and selling Borg TFOs, I hadn't even noticed that was a PvP endeavor. It's a PvP endeavor. Okay, it's not exciting, but, you know, whatever. So, let's see. At this point, I would say to get the Tilly shields. Oh, they did make them very bright and shiny yellow. No subtlety involved here, folks.
Subtlety? Who needs
I don't like
subtlety?
that.
Subtlety, thy name is not Star Trek Online. Damn it, look at this thing right here.
But it is sharper.
It is sharper.
Give you a headache, but it's a lot sharper. The graphics much more crisp.
You know, that's a good
Tilly
point.
shield?
Yeah, Tilly shield. Don't you think? For a tank build?
Well,
Oh, what would you suggest?
I thought you was talking about like the. I guess I caught half of the conversation. I thought you were talking about the visual.
No,
No.
we're talking about SwearImNotWasted's build. He's got a Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought, and because of its tendency to move like a brick, DT was suggesting tank. So that would be the Discovery set, and the Tilly Shield, and the Mycelial Warp.
Or
Mm-hmm.
you can go 3-piece with the deflector if he wants. I would recommend a competitive engine so that
Yeah. Man, this thing looks like it's moving faster, but maybe that's because we just got a bunch of people here. Oh well. I swear I put a disruptor on her.
but are you using it?
Apparently I don't have a disruptor on her. Might not even have one. Maybe somebody here's with
Do
me
you have
who's
the
got it.
cyclic weapon? The cyclic modulation weapon?
Not on this tune, no.
Can't you claim it?
Not on this count, no.
Oh, then allow me to ask this question, very important here.
Yes?
What good is this character then?
What do you mean?
Don't have anything. Don't have a disruptor trying to do
She's a-
disruptor damage.
Do not talk smack about my tunes, Mr. DT. Satalia, is this a different account,
What are you gonna-
Satalia?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna call the manager?
Satalia Fusion now. I like this. Gosh.
I know what to do. Okay. Hello, I'm the manager. What is it I can do for you?
That was weird.
Yes, it was.
Hold on a second. Did it just change?
Okay, what kind of accent are you trying to imitate here?
None.
None?
Yeah.
So you weren't talking at all then?
He was
If you
just
speak, you have an
I was-
accent.
okay.
The
Then
only way
it's
to not have an accent
it's the
is
middle of
over
Arizona
speak.
accent.
I was just doing a generic fake accent.
Okay.
Because he's a
Okay.
generic fake something.
Yeah.
All right. If I'm going to
I
do
wasn't
disruptor
trying
builds.
for any sort of. I wasn't trying for any sort of region or anything like that. If I had a
Generic
choice,
fake accent
if
from
I was
the
on,
country
if
area,
I was,
perhaps?
can I speak to your manager because you're starting to annoy me on the stream here?
Mr.
Ah.
D.
Okay, so basically what you want me to do is ditch the two Bajor.
They're not
parts.
going to do you any good right now. So yes.
Right. Go throw them on another ship or put them in inventory because they're very nice. You don't want to lose them.
Technically, I think you can reclaim them, but
Oh no, it's fine. I mean, and then I go get the two other parts from the Discovery.
Right.
Or
Right.
just
Yeah,
one?
I think it's Discovery.
Discovery Rep, yeah.
Okay, I'll go get them.
Ah. Excuse me 1 second while my computer dies. Technical stuff.
I mean, technically, if I was on camera when I sent Mom to the manager, I would have I would block the camera, put on a Groucho nose and mustache, put it back down, and go, "I'm the manager. What is your problem?" something completely fake like that. But people don't get the joke. No, they gotta go be. What accent was that?
Or you just keep calling her sir until
Oh,
she says it's ma'am.
if that's the case, that is a really bad Groucho Marx impression. I'm sorry, I love you,
I
dude,
wasn't. I'm not even trying to. Dude,
It's pick on
this is
DT
going
night.
way over your head.
It's just pick on DT tonight night.
Yeah, at this point.
It's not that we don't love you,
Oh, really?
DT. It's
Yeah,
just
well,
that.
Actually, no, I'm feeling hatred now. I mean, Frost blamed me for him fucking up his own computer. It's not working. It's DT's fault. Yeah, right.
So Satali is using the experimental weapon on my electric build, and I named the ship the USS Tesla. I like it.
Huh.
Though, given
Looks
his
to be
penchant for giving out great names for ships and landing barges and stuff, maybe
the experimental weapon on electrical build. Wouldn't another name for it be the USS Ben Franklin?
yeah, that wouldn't be a bad one either. Though if it was in line with my Tanky McTank face, it would probably be the USS Zappy, the Happy Zapper.
Zappy Puff Jr.
Franklin, that sounds too official.
Yes. All right, so now we've got different equipment, we've got different weapons, we've added some consoles. There are a couple other consoles we should look for too, though. Crystalline
Absorption Matrix, which
Yes.
is Phoenix Box.
if you didn't get it back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still have a couple coupons. I could go get it.
Do you not have the crystalline absorption thing? It's a good use for a Phoenix box prize. For a Phoenix
AP
box
build.
prize. Yeah, it's not an expensive one if I remember correctly, is it?
No, I think it's like
It's like a rare.
It's like a rare.
It's like a rare, yeah. So if you've got a rare Phoenix box token, it's a good use for it because there's not a lot of things you need, but that's a nice one.
I would recommend. I don't know. What do you have for a deflector right now?
He's got the just
I don't know what he's got for the deflector. That's
Hang
what
on,
I was
hang on.
asking.
The Discovery one.
yeah.
Roll
Okay.
15 gold. Well,
So that will be a 3-piece discovery set. Very good, very good. That'll give you.
actually 4.
Oh, he's going power of math on us. Okay.
Excellent, excellent. I love power of math in this build. Well,
You
this
might
didn't
have
work out.
cause speed later, but there's things we can do about that.
I gotta take a look because I wanted to see what you've got for engineering consoles.
He's got a lot of crazy stuff going.
Okay.
And like we said, his build was, and I'm being more serious about this, so please no more terrible stuff. The problem kind of was his build. Looking at it was all over the place.
Okay. Actually, he's got some decent consoles in there.
He's got some stuff right
Yeah,
here. Looks like
there's-
looks like he's got the Wolf incremental
Yeah.
face cloak.
Definitely want that. The crystal one will definitely help.
The crystal he has there is a subcore, the power subcore, which doesn't really help.
Yeah, it was more about having fun, but the reputation is over, so I have all 4 15 golden.
Okay. Go ahead and pop those in.
I'm not going to ask what mods you have on your weapons right now because we're just going to get a nice little baseline before we do any more tweaks on that because it's about time. It's been almost 2 hours. It's about time to make another run. See how this works. Won't you say so, Mom?
Yes.
Did you
Yeah, I
get,
did a little.
I take it you got the Proto Matter tactical consoles from the colony.
The what now?
Aha.
The AP console, the AP tactical consoles from the colony.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't have those in my fleet yet. Whoop, I froze. I don't think my colony has them yet.
Which fleet are you in? Are you in one of ours?
No, this character is not. It's,
Okay.
in one of my storage fleets.
Okay. Well, then you'll have to wait for them to get there, or if you ever have this stuff to do, just ask for a permission to run over to somebody else's fleet to the colony and use their supplies.
I don't think it works like.
Do you have to
don't
have the?
I think you have to have the availability to get it.
So they've got to be at that level.
Account bound or character bound? Because I do have a character in the fleet.
They are. They're character bound.
Every fleet holding you pick up is character bound.
Okay. Do you know who runs your fleet?
Me.
You're in charge of your fleet?
Do you have
I
anybody else
created it.
Do you have anybody else besides you in the fleet?
No, just alt.
Oh, but you're still in the fleet. Perfect. What you do then is we'll invite you to our fleet, you get what you need, and then you go back to your fleet. It's the easy way. As long as you've got colony, as long as you've got all the supplies you need, we can bring you over and make you a tune here long enough for you to get the stuff, and then you can go back to your fleet. If that works for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just checking to see if there were any more leaders other than this character.
Yeah, just make sure you can get back into your fleet and promote yourself back up.
You can tell we've done this before.
Yep.
All right, I'm fleetless.
Okay. Now, what's your tune's name?
Kirk is white.
Kirk is life.
There he is. Okay. I've invited you. Come on over here. Alrighty. I'm going to give you a quick promotion.
Now, folks, remember, we won't do this regularly for everybody because this costs our fleet resources.
Okay. DT, are you on strike group?
I'm on strike group.
Can
Let me go jump over to the fleet.
Thank
first.
you. Because I'm not an officer in this fleet. Because I'm on the other account at the moment.
All right.
So if you can promote him up to commander.
Let me make sure I'm in the right fleet. No, I'm in ancillary, so let me switch over to a different character.
Okie doke. I'm running Synthwave on my other one on that account, so I can't do it. Though now that I'm looking at the time, there's no reason I should run Synthwave, because I won't be around to do it tomorrow.
Oh man, I didn't do that today yet.
What? Your event?
Yeah.
Field golf.
Well, as soon as I'm done here, I'll just do. I usually like to do the model rocket, anyways.
I like the model rocket too, but because we're doing this, I thought I'd just AFK Synthwave, because that makes life a little easier.
Yeah.
Because this is the one where they say stop the program and it actually stops, versus when you do it with people. And oh my gosh, if I just kicked out of there before I got my marks, I will be so mad. I did.
Kirk is life. Promote him up to.
I left too soon. I didn't get the credit for it. Gosh darn it. Oh, as I said, it doesn't matter. I can do it later.
Okay, we got him up to commander briefly. Going over to the colony now.
Ooh, that's a clever one, Delisi.
I forgot I transferred the character I was running earlier into the ancillary to help that out, so.
That was annoying. And very stupid of me.
Yes, now you have to do that
All over again, right.
Now I think you gave an AFK building the model rockets. It's just going to blow up on the pad. I think you still get credit.
Yeah. You're right, Mar Hockman, so that's why we invited him over, so he can go raid the colony and get some of the stuff he needs. Since it's not like we're not sitting on a bunch of it. Let's see if it'll let me do it. It will. Yay. I wouldn't mind if I just missed out on the marks, but instead I didn't get anything, which is really annoying. Pink Tetrion weapons. Wow. You realize that ruins my book, Satalia. I'm going to have to add that to it.
Pink Tetrion?
Mm-hmm. That's what Satalia says. Well, you can do the transwarp to it, or transwarp to the fleet starbase, and then just talk to the transporter operator, and they will let you go any place you
Map's
want.
holding up for me. I'll give you a direct invitation in a moment.
Or you can do it that way.
Trying to be helpful.
The nice thing about AFKing this, if you ever choose to, is it doesn't affect anybody else. Napox, hi, how are you tonight? Hey folks, I'm going to be really mean here and remind everybody that Las Vegas, the last Star Trek Las Vegas, well, the last Vegas convention that's going to have something to do with Star Trek, is coming up in 4 months.
I'm going to find it funny if they announce the 2022 one while you're there. So.
No, they won't. Oh, is that not going to be talked about officially? But so DT and I are going to represent the fleet, and we're trying to raise some funds because it's not cheap, and we've paid for it out of pocket in every year previously, with the exception of some people have donated, and we appreciate you who donated towards it.
I mean, I was looking up just for next year.
Mm-hmm.
It costs me less to rent a car than it will for the flight to go to Chicago.
How much is a flight to Chicago going to cost you?
Before tax, $550.
Hold on. It's only going to cost me $235 to fly to Phoenix from Chicago.
That's what Expedia was freaking saying when I was looking at flight prices.
I wonder if I could buy the flight from here. Of course, that's off in 2022. Who the heck knows what it's going to cost in April of next year?
Right.
Could probably drive here for that, too.
Yeah. That would take a little while, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a couple of days. Well, I was going to drive out there. I had great plans. I was going to drive and visit fleet mates along the way. Though I guess you're a little bit more crunched for time than I will be.
Yeah. Yep, unfortunately.
Oh, I have stabilizer parts. Oh, I'm so happy. My life has now been made meaningful.
A large cache of parts has been discovered. Grab as many pieces as you can.
I just don't know where the large stash... Oh, they've changed all of these to bright green pointy lights.
Funny part is I go to Priceline to check and they a lot better prices, but they only go to March 11th.
Yeah. That's typical.
Yeah.
So I was mentioning this to my son, and he's like, put everybody in a hotel so they can relax and enjoy themselves, and the dogs aren't going to be all over them. So, okay, that's a good point. Well, I think I'll just wait here with this and do the happy dance.
As he gets his consoles, I will. You know what? I'll just log and change characters.
I think that for today it's going to be singular, because I forgot that it cost fleet credits too.
Ah.
Early on, we asked you how many fleet credits you had.
Oh, wait, it's true. I can use the other ones. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, changing fleets does not reduce your fleet credits.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still your fleet credits.
I thought I only had enough for one.
Well, still, it'll help. And you can always jump back over and visit us and grab the next ones as you get enough fleet credits for it.
No, I actually have over 3 million.
Oh, well, that should probably qualify for more than a few consoles.
Yeah.
How come when I have a flamethrower gun here, it doesn't melt the balloons? Wouldn't that be awesome to watch them just pop?
It would.
Okay, so just to be sure, I picked the tactical, energetic, protomatter, matrix, infuser, anti-proton, right?
Right.
All right.
And also it was like kinetic or something, which ups your torpedoes damage.
Pi has reminded... Go ahead.
And the last thing we have to look at is his skills on his bridge officers.
It's time.
But
Done and done.
Okay.
all right. Take a look at your bridge officer skills, because I'm guessing you haven't changed that yet. Well, obviously we're going to get rid of that cannon firing mode. That's not going to do you any good.
Without a cannon? Kind of unnecessary.
Yep, completely unnecessary. I would probably go Beam Overload 1 and Firewall 3, given you're having chaining weapons, but what you got there is just fine. That's a down the road thing. So yeah, I'd probably only really swap out that cannon rapid fire, since you have no cannons on there.
All right, when we switch over to the rocket launch scene, folks, we're going to turn off the mics so we don't accidentally get ourselves stuck on a
Why are we
copyright.
turning off the mics? Shouldn't you be turning off the background music?
Ugh, you're no fun.
I know I'm no fun.
Oops, wrong one.
She's going to mute us all.
I'm going to mute you all anyway. Can't get... Okay, so now I've edited the music there. So, and our microphones are back on, so everyone should hear us.
We don't want our stream to be what little we get from this, we don't want to get taken away.
Yeah.
Though technically 15 seconds, but still, it's...
Yeah, well, let's just not go there.
15 seconds, that's within fair use, is it not?
It's not fair use, but it is... they generally won't go after you for 15 seconds. Fair use is a whole different thing.
Yeah. I mean, technically, fair use, you're not doing it for profit. Oh, wait, we're doing a stream to actually try to earn something. So,
Yeah.
that kind of throws that out the door right there. But for the most part, without going into a whole big thing about keybinds, I think your ship's going to be about ready for this.
Okay, so what was our baseline for this?
Wasn't his baseline something like
38?
Yeah.
38.
All right. Let me switch back over so we're running similar ships again. We're
Yeah,
going to run ISA again if anybody wants to join us. If Boom and Mark are still out there and they want to join us, cool.
We're about to start queuing for an IS8.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't take you away from your ISE.
Can you jump to alts and then I'll jump with you to an ISE?
I'm on my KDF alt. If you want, I can stay on this for a few minutes.
Okay.
Do what you need to. We'll run when you guys are done, one way or the other. I'm going to leave mine where it is.
It's entirely free. I mean, you could do it. You could do it as a team thing. I could just stay on my Klingon.
Yeah. We had a full team last time doing this, so let's do it. You know you want to do this, Mom.
Yeah, but then we can't be the same team to do. Swear.
Yeah, I'm on my alt. I'm on my alt character. I'd be going back to either my tank or Jason when I do an ISE.
Okay.
That's why I asked about people doing alts.
Yeah, this is the only one I can do ISE on, but I can do ISA on any of my ships.
Yeah. Well, we're not doing an ISE unless
you're doing you're doing ISA.
Yeah. Yeah, we were going to do the ISA first, hence the alt thing, and then I said I'll go jump to my one of my regulars and do the ISE.
Hang on. I'll switch over to a different account. Don't expect me to speak English.
Looking for something here.
Where's my bug ship? Where's my bug ship? Oh, I know it's on a different one. Let me grab the Parthia, though. Hopefully. What do we got here? Yeah, that's really a meh build. Okay. So am I building this team?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. X up if you want to do ISA. This one is going to be for SwearImNotWasted. So let me send him an invitation since hard to do it with him if he's not there.
Yeah, it's hard to parse this for him if he's not there.
Oops. I think I sent you the wrong invite. Hang on. DT and Kirkus Life, I'm kicking you both just for a minute. I'll fix it. There you go.
Okay.
Accept that invitation instead.
I had to leave the team, so
right
somehow.
Yeah, I kicked you because I wanted to go private on this.
I was still teamed with SwearImNotWasted, which was very weird.
Okay, we need one more. Can go Federation or KDF, does not matter.
Okay.
Okay. Are you on Celine?
Yes. Cool.
All right, we're going to go ISA. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Launching. There we go.
Got your parse ready to run?
I got my parser ready to go.
All right. Because I got booted last time, this could be a very different run.
Situation is grim.
Yeah, it's always grim with you guys. Oops, I did not mean to put that there. This should be interesting. Three, two, one, launching. Wow, the firepower is so different.
What, from your normal ship?
Yep. Good evening, Dave. Which one did we miss? There we go. Swear I'm not wasted. That is a big ship.
Okay.
Has everybody noticed that when you do ISAs and ISEs today, since the patch, you can now get fleet marks?
Yep, I did
Yep.
notice that.
That was in the notes actually for today.
Okay, what was fleet marks?
You can now pick them up from ISA as well as the Omega marks.
Yep.
Oh.
Where'd my combat log reader go? There it goes.
$33, so not too much of a difference today for him.
No, actually down a little bit, but a little bit different situation too. I mean, we're all way down from that one.
And I was holding back really, but
I mean, none of us scored as well. Obviously, I didn't. We will continue to tweak, though. I would say at this point, Swear I'm Not Wasted, probably Mar Hawkman. Fly it around for a mission or two, and if you're still here in 30 minutes, let's come back and do it again.
Yep. Will
Okay.
do.
Yeah, give yourself a chance to kind of familiarize yourself with it. What did we do on consoles aside from adding the colony console? What else?
Colony Polymers we added in. Some AP boosts on him.
Okay.
As we say, crystalline. I don't know what you sent him. I'm guessing you got him on a probe array.
I got him a polymorphic probe array and whole image refractors.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. The whole image refractors really don't help a lot in terms of firepower, but they have nice strategic use.
Actually, plus 20% damage.
Really?
Yep.
Amazing. Passive or active?
It's a passive effect, so.
Oh.
It's passive, and it says 20% to all damages, so it's cap 1 damage. Which means everything he does does more damage.
Nice. What about stations? Do we need to look at those next?
Like I said, the thing I'd get rid of is definitely the cannon rapid fire. I'd probably do a Firewall 3 on his build.
Okay, well, we'll do an ice, and then we can take a look at stations next, and then go back and do another ice.
You joining us for an ISA, Mom?
Not on this tune, I'm not. But I'll switch it. I'll switch tunes. Give me a sec here.
Yeah, I'm switching over to the heavy. I'm switching over to the heavy hitter.
Okay. Yeah, that tune wouldn't make it. There we go. Daisy, Daisy. Is that what you wanted?
Good morning, Mom. How are you today? I'm afraid that what you're doing is not going to happen. I cannot allow that.
As I get older, that scene gets sadder and sadder. I kind of feel bad for him at the end.
I feel my mind shutting down, Dave.
Dave. What are you doing, Dave? There's a scene in one of the MST3K episodes where they redid the ending sequence when he becomes the old man in the bed in the hotel room with Dr. Forrester. I think it's Dr. Forrester's last episode. And it's just one of those, aww scenes. When I first saw it, it's like, what the heck? Well, Mr. Dave, STLV does not exist anymore no matter what. It is the continuing or 55-year mission or the continuing mission, but they lost the license. And Creation Entertainment lost the Star Trek license last year. That's where they were trying so hard to get that convention going in 2020. So this year they can't call it Star Trek Las Vegas for that reason. It was sold to a company called ReedPop, which is a big convention company. It's done quite a few conventions and has taken on the ownership starting with the April 2022 Star Trek convention, which is called Mission Chicago, I believe.
I don't know.
So yeah, at least for the moment, it's the end of Las Vegas. Moving forward, hopefully they're not going to commit to Chicago all the time, because Chicago can be expensive as a convention city. We'll do it the fun way. You guys can come out to suburbia for the evenings. We can, do stuff in the city, but then I'll jump on a train and go back. Oh, but DT, you can't leave anything in the convention center in Chicago, ever. It will not be there.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bringing computers on a I'm not bringing 2 computers on a plane 2,000 miles.
I wasn't expecting you to. I'm just saying that we will have to rent a car or something and go put everything away before we go out for the evenings, or get a hotel room down there just to load up the gear.
Yeah. I'd probably just do the room thing, and then effectively, as long as nobody breaks into the room,
Yeah.
it's Chicago.
Yeah. Hey,
They-
you know who lives near us in Chicago, or who lives near the convention center? Admiral Nechayev. Maybe we can hit her up for some spare space at her house.
I don't think that's going to happen. But
Yeah,
that'd
I've
be
got her
cool.
home phone number. Hi, I know you don't remember. Oh, I remember you. I always love doing that. And she says, yes, I remember you. Actually, she's far sweeter than that.
I'm back. I'm just waiting for things to finish updating.
Okay.
It's
No
really
problem.
weird. Power dropped just on one plug socket in the apartment. Like, my desk, I've got like this little dinky Google Mini on it, like Google Home Mini sort of thing, and obviously my computer, power just completely dropped. But then I
Ooh.
look around the apartment and everything else is on. I'm like, what the? So I'll we'll get this ISA done, then I'm going to go and have a look at the breakers.
Okay.
Just loading into game now.
Yes, Marhawkman, I loved 2001.
Oh, I'm one away from getting this award. What is this thing? Martian mining laser.
Yes. I haven't used it yet. Hey, that's an excellent point, Mr. Dave. I'm surprised too.
So is this a console then?
No,
It's a weapon. Oh,
it's a
it's
weapon.
a ground weapon.
It's a ground weapon. Okay.
Sorry.
How well will it work against the Borg? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question. That's a really good question. It's not an energy, it's fire.
Uh-huh.
So that's thermal damage. And that it's not technically physical, but it really is physical. Thank you, Boom. I will accept your kind invitation.
I thought it was a form of exotic damage.
Technically, no. At least not as I understand it.
Full team, this could be fun.
It's fire damage, and it's just fire damage.
Weird.
Wee woo. There we go. Do you need me to parse? Or are you?
More passes, the better.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna die. Ah!
Died again.
Wow.
It's going to be a bad run.
We missed a generator. Well, it started out good, but
There's always the but.
yeah.
313 though. Dying twice.
Oof, 83. Ugh. Well, there's nothing left from you guys. $84. Still sucks. I'll blame you. Of course, dying didn't help. All right, we're going to take a commercial break here.
Yeah.
As soon as I get everything
More
figured
coffee?
out here. No. No coffee tonight. I would be crazy tired by tomorrow. No, the strictly revenue generation. All right, we're going to have a brief commercial here, and we will be back as soon as I can find that button. There we go. That button right there.
Consortium featuring Brondo Mookie.
And we are back.
I hope they heard that.
They probably did. We'll find out later when people are like, yes. Yes, that's what we said. All right, so now we're going to look at...
I thought they were going to do this all Charlie Brown voice. Well, they say. I don't know. Every damn adult here goes wah, 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 wah. Anyway, yeah, okay, so we did all these changes and he didn't really go anywhere yet. How's the ship flying for you, though?
Swear I'm not wasted. How's it going for you? Did you have a chance?
A little bit slower.
Okay, there's a couple of things you can do for speed. What have you got for... Deuterium is one of them. Polaric modulator and an RCS.
He's not going to have... Yeah, but Polaric modulator is a console slot. He doesn't really have a ton of those left, I don't think.
Yeah,
RCS
but I don't mind
is
the
also...
slowness.
Okay, if you're okay with the slowness, that's fine then.
There are duty officers that help too. So.
Yeah.
So, first point we're going to look at here on your stations. Station.
Okay, so go ahead.
What did you replace your cannon rapid fire with?
So far, I haven't replaced it, but I found a Fire at Will 3 in one of my storages.
I would probably put the Firewall 3 in there instead of the Beam Overload, but that's me personally.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on that one.
Especially with those phasers, you get to shoot a lot more shots, more damage. The second point that jumps out at me, what are the mods on your bow weapons right now? We know you epic them, but what are the mods on there?
No, the bow aren't all epic. I have one epic. The other ones are just very rare.
Okay.
Okay.
But which modifiers do you have on those?
Two of them have accuracy. The rest of them are all crit H, crit D, damage.
Okay.
So damage is really the modifier that you want to be looking for.
Yeah, especially as a tactical captain. The other thing, don't re-engineer anything until it goes up, because at least I noticed with me, I don't know if it was a bug or if it happens to everybody. When they upgrade in quality, the mods change.
Yeah. So wait till you're as maxed out as you're going to be.
Right. The mods don't change.
Huh?
The mods don't change.
You sure?
I re-engineered something.
Sure.
I re-engineered something all damage, and when it went epic, it went back to its original mods. So that's why I had to ask.
I think that's probably more of a bug. I've done some upgrades this evening, and the mods didn't change at all.
Okay. Then you're going to re-engineer everything for damage mods. You're a tactical officer. Damage is your friend. More damage.
That's not what I meant to do. You know what? Tanky
What?
McTankface could probably redo a little of this here too.
Now, you being an engineer and trying to grab threat, one of the things you might want to do, Mom, you may want crit D mods.
Okay.
You could go damage also. It does work. My engineer does damage, but...
Yeah, I'm going to say that's probably the next thing to look at it on mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of all over the place with damage, except on one of them. And not one that's necessarily critical. So, on Xorex, Swear I'm Not Wasted, I can see he's got a delta. I can see he's got, is that a torp spread?
Yeah, it's a torp. He's got attack team, delta, and torp spread 3. He's got a torpedo launcher, so the torp spread is not bad actually
Okay.
for him. Looks like, I guess those are American worker traits.
Is there something better we could put, though, in the... Well, attack team's good, but for Virik Auger, you've got...
I'd put Beta in for
that would be good. Beta would be good, yes.
Beta would be a better mod. I'm not sure Delta is even an ideal mod for him to have. I would... But then again, considering what he's got, that's... best of what we got available.
Okay. And for Exo Ixtan, I have no idea what he's got from kits or for skills there.
I think those are temporal.
Okay.
Is engineering probably, depending on points, there might be some changes we can do there. He seemed very survivable in the run, but then again, that's...
So it looks like the first one is channel deconstruction. Am I reading that correct?
Yep.
And the second one's the
Heisenberg amplifier.
Okay. Hang on a second here. That's not really helping you. The amplifier is area of effect confuse, randomized facing. It's not really helping you as a tank. It's not pulling in aggro. It's not taking away the threat from anybody else, particularly. So, do you have any other options, any other skills on that tune for Lieutenant in Temporal?
I think that might be his
default.
That might be his engineer or somebody. It's a Gemidor officer.
Mm-hmm. But I'm looking at maybe mine has its default is Entropic Cascade.
What's the officer's career before we go too far? Because we know there's
Echo
for Echo, yes.
Yeah.
Echo is a tactical.
Okay.
You don't need that many tactical seats. It's because a lot of your powers are going to share. All your beam fire modes share cooldowns, and your torp attacks and share cooldowns, and your tap. And
looking at Echo's secondary skills,
Mm-hmm.
I have Tactical Team 1,
Okay.
Pattern Beta 1, and then I have Torpedo Spread that I could change to Fire at 203.
Well, Beta isn't bad, but I don't know that that's the best use for him.
The thing is, though, you have 3 tactical officers on the ship as it stands right now.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the skills that they have, there's any tactical 1, tactical 3 share cooldown. Tactical team shares cooldown with another tactical team. Attack patterns share cooldowns. Fire beam or beam fire mode share cooldowns. Torpedo fire mode share cooldowns. So having a third tactical officer.
Oh, I've got no problem removing one of the tacticals.
Okay.
Like I said in the beginning, I'm open to anything.
Okay. I would. This is me. If you have a torp spread 2 or something like that, you said you had one of your officers? I know you had Firewheel 3, and I'd probably give it to Vereka Gar.
In the command position, correct?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
command position. I'd probably change your Universal Lieutenant Commander to an Engineer. And then I probably would move your other tactical over to the Lieutenant position, where your temporal officer is sitting, or keep the tactical there.
Really quick, do you have any of the holographic bridge officers?
Yep.
Which ones?
Hold on. Didn't we get one for free?
Yeah, you got a couple of them for free.
It's been several given away for free, depending on when.
Yeah, and some have been very good.
I mean, several times to many people, they've given the TOS officer pack.
Mm-hmm.
That even came out recently again for some people.
Some came out with Gamma Quadrant, right?
Yeah.
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 So, for example, do you have Julian Bashir?
I have the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I have... that's not hologram. I know I have Bashir somewhere.
Bashir,
another character.
Bashir is a good science
Bashir
officer.
is a really good science officer.
You should be able to reclaim him if you got him one place, because it's usually an account thing at that point.
Oh, never mind. He wasn't my candidate.
Oh. Well, if you've got room for him, he's a good one to stick in there for the Doctor.
Because he has a good trait that'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I put him instead of 8 of 8?
No, instead of Doctor.
Yeah. Instead of Doctor.
Right.
8 of 8 is an engineer. Julian Bashir is a scientist because he's a doctor.
But he does have a space trait, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yep.
He does. You remembered.
Ha! See?
Are your Jem'Hadar Vanguards?
Yeah, they are.
Excellent.
Okay, that's good. Because they will have space warfare specialist. Always a good skill to have.
Mm-hmm.
Always a good trait to have, I should say.
By the way, Bashir is giving me Tractor Beam 1. I'm guessing I'm going to switch that.
Yeah, it's not anything you really need there. But does he have anything else would be the next question.
He's going to get trained, so it's basically anything they can go train him with that he wants.
Because in that position, even something like hazard emitters isn't bad.
Hazard emitters is a cheap hull heal, which is always good.
Yeah.
Always good to have another one of those.
The other one, a good default would be like Science Team.
Much as a shield heal. Sometimes, because they strip shields so easily in those TFOs, not as great, but it does work.
But they're both only 250 EC, so either one would be a good replacement for the Tractor Beam.
Yep.
She says, hey, guess what I've got Julian doing?
Pull-ups on a fishing wire?
I think I'll zip back to Space Dock and switch him to something else now that I'm looking at it.
Space Docking.
Oh, my poor computer's just going, oh, Mom, you're being so mean to me. It's not that full. You're fine. I'm sorry, Pi. I'm not really up for Bozeman tonight just because it's getting late for me after 2 really long nights in a row. Hey, DT, I may not be here on Monday.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, just letting you know. We can discuss it, but might have to work. All right, if I'm going to retrain Julian, should I give him, given a choice, of hazard emitters or science? Very difficult question.
They're $250 each.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Train them both and see what, and then do a couple runs, see which one works better for you. I would probably say, given the blow-ups last time, maybe hazard emitters.
Okay.
Extra heal, removing plasma burn might not be bad.
All right, let's switch him out. He now has hazard emitters. Oh, actually, he didn't need hazard emitters because I've already got that on Lilium. So what was the other one you were suggesting?
What I was saying hazard emitters, or you were saying
I think science team's an option.
Yeah.
Yes, science team.
I'd probably say hazard emitters because of the whole hill, but that's
right. But as I was saying, I just realized somebody else has got hazard emitters on there.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, science team's a good one.
Besides, Julian likes to go to classes and learn new things.
Damned augment.
Really.
Oh, I just noticed, and I completely forgot about that one, but I have an Elachi bridge officer too, if needed.
Elachi has ground skills. We want people who have
space skills.
Right, or ground traits. You want people who have space traits. Things like for Bashir, he's got space warfare specialist. You want people. If you have the hierarchy, he's got pirate, which is a great space skill to have.
I just had a thought. Uhura.
Yeah, if he's got Uhura.
If you've got Uhura, that would be a good option for you.
Yeah, she's a good engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, don't have that one.
That's too bad. And that's been out for a while. Pops out every now and then.
Yeah, that was one of the TOS pack sometimes is given away free. It's also on Mud's Market.
Mud's Market for expensive, but if you can catch it on sale.
Yeah. I don't think
I
we're
got
going
it
to
on
see.
sale. It was a pretty good deal.
Black Friday sales are a great thing for Mud's Market because they do that. Or when they release something big, they throw everything half price.
Yeah, they did the original crew as a convention prize a couple of years ago.
Several years ago, and they emailed it out to a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm.
I got it in an email.
So, next convention, which will be August, the last 2 years, Cryptic has given us a bunch of the codes to give out to people who can't make it to the convention. If you get to the convention, just find the Cryptic people, even if they're not running a booth. They've got people walking around and they've got codes to share.
Yeah. The other point if they do have a booth, they might try that pad thing again, which wasn't great, but
it was a good idea.
It was a good idea. The execution did not work as well.
And then last year was just write it down on a piece of paper type thing?
Last year, there was no convention last year, so...
The year before. You know what I mean.
Year before they gave us...
Last time, thank you.
Last time, yeah. Last time they gave us... They were giving away... It was when they were giving away cards when you caught them without the booth, and they gave us a bunch of cards, which... We gave tons of them away for them.
Yeah, we gave away the last one last month, and we still have some of the other prizes. We still have some of the patches left, which we'll have to do before Vegas.
Yeah.
We'd sell them, but that's an extreme no-no, so we will just figure a reason to give them away.
No, we're going to give them away to people. I don't know how. I don't know where.
Don't know how, don't know when.
Dibs on the hollow locker then. On that note, I will
it's
leave
a
you all
patch.
to this.
It's a patch. It's not a, it's not a code. It's something you put on clothing.
Well, they may do hollow orcas again.
They might do it again. You never know.
It's an eternal dibs. If it ever comes up again.
Well, they were awesome about that, giving us a bunch.
Right.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm going to leave you all to it. So I'll
Okay.
speak to you all tomorrow.
Take care. I won't be here tomorrow. I'm driving back to Chicago for the next couple of weeks.
I will speak to you on
Couple of
Saturday,
weeks
and I'll
now.
see everyone
Ooh.
else tomorrow.
All right. Take care.
A couple of weeks there, Mom.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and forth for a couple of weeks. The weather's getting better. Next week, I'm going to go back late in the evening, though. My son's going to work till 8, and we'll leave after he's done at 8, which gets us into Chicago at midnight. But at least it's two of us driving, so one can nap while the other one drives.
Yeah. Well, as things get closer, we'll figure out points for a flight out as we're getting close to our dead time.
Yep. All right. Let's see where we're at. Any more changes we want to make, and maybe we should do one more run. Just it doesn't have to be ice or anything. Let's just take it out for a test drive.
Yeah. Switch over and see if the cooldown's done.
I think we got a little time left.
I think we should be close.
3 minutes on the main accounts.
Which probably means it's done on the alts that we were running last time.
Yes, it'll be done on the alts for sure, but my alt did so badly I thought I'd take out the good ship. All right, so we've done bridge officers. Can you tell us what you've got right now for your bridge officers?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a similar as before, but wait.
Okay, before you go any further, hang on 1 second here. If you're in Discord, which I assume you are, correct?
Yep.
Okay, you have the option of going down and sharing your screen. Do you see where it says voice connected? In Discord. There you go. Now you're doing a live show. And we are seeing your screen. That makes life a little bit easier. So let me see if I can get in closer. Okay, so I'm going to look first at Xorex. So I'm looking at is that tactical team up there? In the first position?
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yep.
Okay, you've got Delta in the middle. The Delta doesn't really do you any good, so can you show me what other options he's got besides Delta? Okay, we need to get you something besides Delta. And the third one, you've got Torpedo Spread 3? Okay, so let's switch out the Delta for something else. Let's see, I'm sitting over there right now. Go. Okay, we've got Tech Team 2. Meh. We don't need that. You do have an attack pattern beta 1 that is available. It's 2000 EC, but that would give you a little bit better damage resistance, which definitely would help with your tankiness. So that would be one excellent option. I would say probably go down to the bridge officer training, or go over if you've got any stashed in your fleet bank, and pick up attack pattern beta.
I also have torpedo high yield that I could put there.
Can you go back to your ship for a second? Let's see what we've got for the torp.
Yep.
So if you'll just click on the Colonial, then we can see where you're at. There you go. And you've got 2 torps on there. Well, let's go ahead and give that a try. It's going to add to your DPS a little bit.
And back.
Hello. We're switching out on his tactical training on the secondary position.
He's got something like hemocyte?
No, but he does have a torpedo high yield.
Okay. The other point we really got to look at is probably his traits too.
Okay, that's torpedo spread, and that's fine. It's that second position that we want to look at changing. And I don't see you've got any training manuals there. Okay, have you promoted him? Lower right-hand corner there. No, go back to where you were. Yeah. You can promote him from the other screen too, by the way. Okay, now you should be able to go ahead and put in something else. There you go. Yeah, I forget that all the time, and everybody's like, Mom, promote them.
Yep.
Completely forgot.
All right, go back to your stations and let's see where we're at. Now, don't forget you need to change it there as well. Okay. 8 of 8 is running emergency power to shields. Is that the first one? Okay.
Yeah.
What's second position? Engineering team. What's third?
Right. I'd almost go emergency power to weapons.
Yeah.
If you can get it.
Do you have an emergency power to weapons in that position? You can stay with 8 of 8. There's nothing wrong with that. As the tune, just click on the options that they've got.
Mom, he definitely is worse about having way too much stuff than you are.
It's nice to know somebody else has got more stuff than I do. So if you will click on where it says 8 of 8. Okay. If you'll click on the right side, the arrow up on that one, next to where it says 8 of 8. Okay.
No.
Okay, click on the left-hand side. I always get this wrong.
You want to click on the skills. There you go.
Okay, what options has he got for that third position? None. Okay.
Nothing.
All right, and the last one you've got there is an aceton, if I remember right.
Aceton are doing pretty good.
Aceton isn't bad, yeah. So
bad.
let's just see if we can change out the third position. And let's go emergency. Third. Emergency power weapons.
Yeah.
Is that what we're thinking about?
That should be emergency power to weapons 3 at that position. Which you can probably just grab off the exchange because the skill vendor does not have that one.
I was going to say. The other one would be auxiliary power to structural integrity, but yeah, you have to go to the exchange to pick that one up.
You might want to put 2 weapons on there.
It won't be in there. It's an exchange.
He's at the exchange.
Oh, you're at the exchange. My bad. How much do they want for it?
200,000.
That's not bad.
198. He's only got 59.
That's too
No,
bad.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I'll
Yeah.
get the money in my bank account.
Okay.
All right.
Which one do I need? The,
Emergency
second one?
power
Emergency
to
power to weapons
3. The blue one.
All right.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who also stashes money.
Yeah.
I usually let them have 5 million in their account, and anything else after that they have to come and ask me.
You know what? You know what I can do Monday if you don't make it back? Well, even if you do make it back,
Yes.
I can hijack the stream and go, hey, this stream we're going to open 100 boxes.
Ooh, there you go.
We're hoping for a ship. And of course, watch, I'll get like the ship on the first box. Okay, we got a ship, we're done.
Bye, folks.
No, because I know what I'd like to put on my build,
Oh, yeah.
which is a really expensive synth pilot destroyer. There's a good console out there that would do my build. One does. Well, I don't know if it'll do it wonders, but it'll be really interesting.
It'll
to
be
see what
helpful to it.
happens. It can't hurt. We'll say that. I think I'd really like his board duty officers, but I'll have to sell a lot of keys to get them. A lot of keys.
Okay, you
So.
said I should be going for critical hit?
Critical damage.
Critical damage. Okay.
Swear I'm not wasting. You want to change the cannon rapid fire? You have no cannons on your ship. Yeah, you really don't have anything else there. You might want to go to the skill vendor and get a type pattern beta.
Wow. I instantly came up with 2 damages, but I'll roll the other 2 first and see what I can get.
2 damages is.
Okay, so I now have critical hit, damage, 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 critical hit, damage.
You want critical damage.
Critical damage, okay. And got crit D.
Okay, crit D is good. Damage is good. If you want to try what I'm doing, you can just go damage. So you don't need to reroll those damages right now.
Okay, so I've got crit D, damage. We'll stick with that one. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I'll keep that one there. Okay.
So, Mom, should I be obscene this run and bring out Jason?
Oh, God, yeah. Let's have some fun.
Swear I'm not wasted. I'm going to apologize. Your numbers might be completely wacky after this run. I'm bringing out one of my heavy-hitting ships. Yeah, beta 1's that's a good skill. You probably could have got a lot cheaper at the skill vendor, to be honest, though.
It's only 40.
Yeah, but it's like 1,000 over at the skill vendor. It's like 1 over at the skill vendor instead of 40. But you're helping another player out that way, we'll see.
Whoops, I bought the wrong one.
Let's see.
And apparently now you're Dominion or Vanguard, so eventually not today, we're going to teach your people we're going to start helping you figure out new officers. Yeah.
Never mind. I'm blind.
Been there.
That's all right. I've had weapons freaking disappear. It's like switching over to like my hand phaser. It's like, where'd my hand phaser go? Do a search. My hand phaser doesn't show up on the search. What happened to my freaking hand phaser? So
5 minutes later.
I go craft a new one, run a TFO. Then suddenly back in my inventory is the hand phasers that wasn't showing up anywhere. It's like, so one of my officers gets a new hand phaser.
Hey, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Check my new inventory. Wow. The one that I'm not supposed to have.
The one you're not supposed to have?
The overflow.
Oh, yeah, you got a fair amount of overflow in there. That's nice stuff, though.
Another thing you should invest in with all your stuff here. Account bank.
Yes. Get some more
Yes.
slots.
I have that.
More in it. Yo.
Okay. I'm game to give this one a try with a little bit more damage and fixed a couple of stations up.
Okay. I'm going to bring out Jason for this one.
Hang on 1 second here. I want to take it.
You gonna bring me out for that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire out a torpedo tube.
Now that ought to be fun.
Yeah.
At least up
You
until
look-
the vacuum gets to me and just.
Oh, come on.
What exactly
gonna-
does a
we're-
vacuum?
we're-
Because they always say it's going to boil blood, but it doesn't actually boil the blood, does it?
It'll rupture your lungs if you have any air in there, which will cause massive
That
internal
would-
bleeding and
Yeah,
then-
yeah.
Yeah, nonetheless, it's not
Either way, I don't wanna
instantaneous
experience
death.
it.
They say you can survive for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Just before it happens,
your-
let the air out of your
breathe.
lungs.
keep your eyes tightly closed,
Mm-hmm.
or else they'll freeze.
Yep. But again, it takes a couple of seconds, or more than a couple of seconds. It's cold, but
Uh,
water has a very
they-
high
they can
thermal
ru-
mass.
They can rupture and freeze. Though.
Yeah,
but-
and they're going to rupture for sure on the thaw. Okay, I think I've made some changes here.
But it is possible to survive for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I still don't want to experience it.
No.
But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to put you on top of a torpedo tube, give you a cowboy hat, you'll be riding that like Slim Pickens and Doctor Strangelove.
Very
man.
good. Oh gosh, it's over. It's after 10. My alarm just went off.
I could probably dig the cowboy hat, but not the rest of it.
Very famous movie sequence, I believe.
It is
Wow.
indeed.
As great as
Well,
Peter
there's
Sellers with his wheelchair-bound Nazi.
That was bizarre.
Brilliant, but bizarre. Now I want to watch that. I don't know if anybody even has it to watch it.
I'm sure somebody does someplace. All right. Well, we should all be off cooldown now.
Should be. Oh, it's on Hulu. I have Hulu. It's on
Ooh.
Prime. I have Prime.
I have Prime. But I wanted to finish my rewatching of Lower Decks tonight, so that's my thing for tonight.
I almost want to see if we can do like a Prime watch party do a watch party over this thing.
We could,
Yeah.
as long as it's cool.
If we do a watch party, if we do this right, allegedly we can stream it over the stream and make a break and make comments.
Cool.
Yep.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
it's actually a feature.
Excellent.
Now wouldn't that be fun, Mom?
That would be fun. I would like to do that very much. All right, are we ready to give Isa a try?
Yeah, I can use a vacation. Let's do
Pi
it.
says you can't stream the video. Good night. Be well.
Pi watch party is a little different.
Yeah,
You can't stream.
watch parties are actually a license thingy that it's not. You can't do it with everything, but with certain items you can.
Right.
But yeah, they set it up. It's not an us thing.
Yeah.
technically it's not streaming. Everyone watches their movie,
Right.
or their
And we're
show.
not sharing it, but we can make commentaries
Yeah, we're
about it.
basically sharing a chat about it, isn't it?
Mhm.
Isn't that how
Yeah.
it works?
Yeah.
We're
Yep.
sharing a chat about the video, and we can pause a video and make our comments and things like that.
Uh-huh.
I've s-
Well, before we do it, Pi will get all the details organized. There's some things you can actually stream the content to. But those are very specific items.
It's very specific. It's got to be done very specifically.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of people who do watch parties on stuff.
Yeah.
So
They're common. All right, I'm
it
going
is
to
doable.
team us up here. Give me an X in chat besides Jason. Besides Jason.
I got my ship fixed from that last bad run.
Night, Pi. Talk to you later.
Night.
Other Jason, you want to join us for this one?
I guess I might as well.
Okay. Got room for one more if somebody else wants to join us. This is just going to be straight out ISA. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and queue us up here.
All right.
Why is it telling me we can't do that?
I don't know.
Oh, Jason, you are still in cooldown. How much time do you have left on your cooldown?
Let me check.
Okay.
Nine minutes. I'll go ahead and drop out.
Okay.
Yeah, drop out. We'll pug with.
We'll be around. We'll do it again.
Yeah. This will happen someday.
Well, I'm not. I'm actually I'm about to close out my day. So.
Me too. This is my last run, and then I'm done for the night. But I meant we'll be around to do this another night.
Yeah.
Like we don't do ISA every night. At least I assume we'll do it tonight.
You don't get a green flashy, so that's a good thing.
I have green flashy too, but there we go. Wee woo. You know what we didn't do?
What?
Keybinds and trays. That's next.
Yeah. But we're gonna end it this Pimp that Starship night with a good thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna crack
gonna say-
38.
And I am gonna I hope he does.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, a big part of it is in your piloting skills. Basically, go up to where you want to fire at, turn off your engines or turn them way down, and just sit there and fire. The timing isn't quite the same here, but I'll go ahead and try and do some of the rally
If you
points.
if you want, I can try splitting off and do the other side.
No, let's do it our regular way. Just so we can
No.
get the maximum. Oh, shoot.
Well, it won't be the maximum because if we're cutting the time down, then DPS goes up.
Right, but it'll be the same as if... okay, yeah. But we want to compare apples to apples.
If you want apples to apples, I should have my other ship.
Problem is the rally point marker isn't going to work because we don't have enough time between the sequences. Well, looks like somebody got over here already.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
somebody apparently did, but yeah, I just got here.
Me too. And for this particular one, if you get right in between the two, park it, fire away.
Yeah.
I'll give it the smooch, though. If I can get close enough here before it dies. Oh, that's not good. There it is. Okay.
Apparently, image refractors prevents you from attacking anything.
Well,
You
I'll
don't
see-
you don't activate. You have image refractors for the passive.
Right. So
I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, take care. Yeah.
I shall. You too.
There is a way to use the Hall image refractors, but you don't need it for this one. You're using it in this case just for the passive effect. The benefits it's going to give you without activating it. But let's say you're doing Zenkethi front and you've got a bomb. You carry that bomb right up to the station, hit the Hall image refractors, which basically makes you invulnerable for about 20 seconds and you can drop the bomb. But you're not firing. You're just invulnerable.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
unable to be targeted.
The rest of the time you just use it because it gives you an effect. All right, let's see if we're awake. We are not awake there.
You had the parse going for that thing. How was it, Mom?
I'm waiting for my combat log reader to come up.
Ah.
There we go. It didn't want to come up. That's not good. Let's see what comes up. All right. We're still at 32. We've got to work on a couple of things. You're at 185.
There's not a lot to blow up, so.
So we're still sitting there. Let me think about what else we need to do. My other thought is, though, the speed issue may be a bit of a problem because you're not getting to the targets before everybody else is.
Yeah.
So we should talk about this probably another night.
Yeah.
An RCS console would be one option.
Competitive engines.
Competitive
probably
engines.
Be the better options.
Yeah. Okay, so that probably would be the better way, just to get you up and moving to speed, because there's enough time lag that you're just not getting to the targets before they're destroyed.
The other thing is a little item which I use on the bigger runs called deuterium burn.
Yeah, and that's one I use it too. It's a very short thing, but it works like a battery, so it's not going to go in that. And also we want to look at the tray, because we want to look at the tray organization.
Yep, tray organization is very key to build up stuff.
Yeah, but I think my problem tonight, other than me going invisible, is that I didn't know which way you guys were going, and I wanted to.
Every standard as far as an infected run tends to be after you do the middle cube, just go left side, blow everything up, go across to the right side, blow everything up.
So when we're doing ice, the elite one especially, it's always the center tactical cube, right cube, left cube, then up to the big left cube in that side, across the middle, don't do anything there, left big cube in that side.
While you're going across, blow apart anything you can.
Yeah, and then go over and take care of the right side, completely clear it out, and then come back and clean out the middle, the gateway, then the last tactical cube. And I apologize for not making that clear. That was my fault.
No, that's fine. That's the way I do it. But the first time we did it, some people went right. So
yeah.
Sometimes, especially if you have two tanks or you have a lot of DPS people, sometimes what they'll do is a split run, 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
Right. And then it does have a positive effect for you, which is it focuses because it goes so much faster, you're the only one firing in a smaller area. So again, you get to stay on target. And the whole idea about building your speed is to get you to the target faster, so you've got more time to deliver your power.
Yeah. Right now, the best thing I can think for you would be a competitive engine. Probably with your ship, I would probably do one that I believe it's prevailing 4 to 5, which when you activate a whole heal power, you'll get like a mini evasive maneuver burst.
But we can talk about that next week, throughout the week, and then next Thursday, let's, maybe we can get all these things boosted up during the week and do some more runs on the nights. Just keep it going.
That's cool. Thanks for the build.
Hey, our pleasure. We are doing good fun, Marcus.
Right now you got to start anyway. So let's see who's streaming right now.
I have no idea.
Yaz is doing STO if we want to go raid him again.
Sure, we can certainly do that when we get over there. So we're going to log off the night because I need to go get packed to head off to Chicago tomorrow. So on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to thank everybody who joined us. We're going to go over and raid somebody if I can figure it out. Are you going to do the raid?
Yeah, if I type it right.
That's so nice of you.
I don't know if I can type right. That might be there.
Been there. Alrighty. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Want everybody to be safe. Have a good night. And Mom will be back in the morning. We'll see how things go as far as everything else.
All right.
Ready to go?
Go for it.
Ready to go. Reading.